Hello, and welcome to MineTrek. It's Star Trek, but it's Minecraft, but it's Star Trek, but Minecraft. This is a Minecraft server that I discovered, which very bizarrely allows you to fly about, but it is basically like a museum of Star Trek ships. I fucking love Star Trek ships. They are just crazy big and stuff like that. There are rules on either side. It's alright, I've already read everything. Welcome to MineTrek.net. Please take a moment to read the signs for important info about the server. It's fine. I've already sorted that out. I have just noticed something that was in the corner has ended up being really, really small, so I'm just wondering what's happened there. That's strange. That wasn't like that before. No, everything seems to be normal. Yes, so the first thing, the Starfleet Academy. You've this like headquarters for Starfleet. There's the Golden Gate Bridge, which is where it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be in San Francisco, and this is all being built. This is all still being built. Everything on here has been, as far as I can tell, hand-built by real-life people over a period of 10 years, and there are a lot of things here. I'm not too sure what this is about. Is this like a memorial? Most fabulous laser on the server. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, that's fine. It seems to be creating some sort of disturbance up there, but I wouldn't worry about that. There's a few mods on this server, so it's not just one that you can... I mean, you can just pop in, but without the mods, you'll probably get kicked back out again. R.I.P. Minecraft Trekkie. I don't... Is that a muffin? I don't know what that means. Yes, there's been... Is that normal? Does that happen in normal Minecraft? Whatever. Shuttle transport. Yes, there's a lot of stuff in here. This is not it. There is so much more. I've got an entire 19-kilometer square like map over here to just check out where I am. And the first few things that you see when you spawn in is that area. Where I spawned originally when I first joined the server was actually on top of this building. So maybe there's something a little bit wrong there. I do like that they've like done all the interiors as well. That's a big thing for this server. There is, while it may have all the ships, not a lot of servers or people do the interiors of the ships, and they do that here. You can explore the inside of Voyager or the Enterprise or whatever. Oh man, I got so excited because I thought I would be able to spawn things to kill you. No, unfortunately not. But I will do something soon. I am planning on doing something. There will be Minecraft in the future because it's been a long time since I've done it. So yeah. So yes, there we go. I believe this will be the Enterprise, like the HMS Enterprise. I don't know. It's not labelled as far as I can tell. Save somewhere. Is there a sign on it? Let's just assume this is meant to be the Enterprise. Oh, no, okay. But yeah, I've spent a little bit of time before the stream noting down some of the the usual ships, you know, Voyager, the Enterprise. I saw that these were here. The runabouts that you would see mostly in Deep Space Nine. These are the little sort of slightly larger than a shuttle type ships that they use to get around. But that isn't the normal setup for those. I mean, the idea behind a runabout ship was it had these pods, a bit like Thunderbird 2. You know, it could like squat down, get a different pod, and go off and deal with different emergencies. It it, yeah, each one is sort of slightly different, and they do show that in the show, but just not very well. But yeah, there's like whole like rooms. There are bunk rooms. There's a dining area out the back. You see this in the Next Generation, shortly after Deep Space Nine came out as well. So they already had the sets sort of built for it, which was good because they were running parallel, just slightly offset. Yeah, a lot of my Star Trek knowledge is going to come out in this stream because I am like I watch it over and over again. At the moment, I'm watching the original series again because I watched it once ages ago, and I thought to myself, I don't really like it. I don't really want to watch it again. But I found myself watching it, and now I've got Star Trek fever. What's this? Wafka's work in progress runabout replacement landed, no module. Yeah. So yeah, over here are the other modules, and I believe this is meant to be like I don't know. It looks like a cinema. I'm gonna assume it's like an escape shuttle sort of craft. You know, like maybe passenger. This one, cargo. Wait, are these supposed to be bunks? It might be. Maybe they're bunk beds. I don't know. Is it labelled anywhere? Yeah, so it's got custom like texture pack as well. This one, I think this is meant to be like a medical medical pod for it. What's in here? Ah, yes, look, there's the medical symbol on there. What's this? Worker bees? Yeah. So this might be like repair and stuff. Okay, that's pretty interesting. So what's this one? Bomber pod. Oh. Okay. Right, yeah, well that's that. Here's the San Francisco Bridge, which is very well detailed. I quite like that as well. There is a speed mod on this as well because it's very getting around all normal like is a bit difficult considering the scale of the map. Because when I come down here, you can get a sense of scale. Yeah, have I got like a zoom? Can I zoom? G? No? Whatever. It's not like I'm really going to need it. So yeah, this is meant to be like solar panels. In the future, the San Francisco Bridge isn't used to get across a large portion of water because they've got transporters and they've got shuttles and they've got things that are much easier to get across water with. So this has become basically just a monument because it's San Francisco. You've got to keep the things that used to be there for hundreds of years, and they covered it in solar panels. High dwerb, that's different. So yeah, the San Francisco Bridge, the Golden Gate Bridge, which isn't gold. You'd think so. So recently, I don't know whether it's still in place or anything, but they did something to the Golden Gate Bridge that made it whistle. They basically turned the whole thing into a giant harmonica by accident. They didn't mean for it to do that. But this whistling can be heard like miles and miles away from it. So yeah, like I said, the server isn't complete. There is a lot being built. How are you? I'm doing great. I am excited to show people what I have seen in this. Yeah, the ships are... all the internals are there. I don't know what this is. But as you can see, there is like a grey version of the original Enterprise. Now, we're not going to be looking inside this one, because this is just... it's made of stone. I think it's made of stone, and it's like... I think it's just completely solid. What is this? Starfleet Academy. Right, so this is Starfleet Academy. I think the other building that we were in was Starfleet headquarters, but this is the Academy, built in Minecraft, which is actually pretty amazing. What's this? Welcome to MineTrek.net. Interested in joining the team? Please visit our website, forums.minetrek.net. Okay, please like and share our Facebook page at Facebook. Okay, that's good. Use /warps to visit ships. Now, I have looked at the warps, and there are some interesting ships, but they're not the normal ships. You know, it goes to a few interesting ones. So I've got my own set of coordinates which I can type in. It's a fairly well programmed server. You have the ability to fly and have a look around, but you do not have the ability to break things. So, yeah, it's a 10-year server. This is amazing, and they've got their own like models and stuff that they're making as well. I feel like I want to get involved. I want to be like in this server making things, but I don't. I know that I'm just gonna. It's gonna take a lot of my time, and I don't have that time, which sort of makes me a bit sad. But you know, it's a lot. There is a lot here, and this is just the surface. You look at that tree. There is so much here. Like every ship you can think of, and some non-Star Trek ships too. So, okay. So this is just I'm just rambling now. Let's go for, what did we have? The first one. Let's start with the Enterprises. So we've got the original Enterprise over there, which already, these are 1-to-1 scale as well, by the way. This is the original Enterprise, not Kirk's Enterprise. We're talking Captain Archer, the Enterprise before Kirk, and even for a small ship, this is quite big. And remember, these things had to like house people, like a small town essentially. And when you land in it, when you actually land on it, you really get a sense of scale. It's like we can actually create this like now, but it would take a lot of like man hours and a lot of resources. It is crazy the size of this. I think this is smaller than Voyager, and yet we can make sea ships the size of Voyager, which is so crazy. But anyway, this is not the one that I want to show you. The real one is this one. Where is it? Enterprise. No, not that one. Is it this one? Where is it? No, that's Enterprises. I want original Enterprise. We'll come back to that. This is the original Enterprise. Fully coloured. And as far as I can tell, looking at all this to the side of it, it's detailed on the inside as well. So we need to find... Do you have a favourite? I have a favourite ship, like ship class, but my favourite Enterprise, I think, would have to be the Enterprise B, which is an Excelsior class, which we will see because they are lined up in that previous teleport. There's a Voyager over there in bits. They are still being built, by the way. Some of these are still being built. So I just need to find an airlock to get in. Is that an airlock? Is that functional? If I can't, I do have the ability to teleport. So is that a door? No. So yeah, it is a bit difficult trying to find your way into these things, and I have gotten lost several times exploring some ships. wish I knew them by their type. I only know the show. Yeah, I am a big Star Trek nerd. I know this shit. It's gonna be embarrassing the amount of knowledge that I'm gonna impart on you. You know what? I need to set up a little button just so that I can teleport a few blocks in front of me. So where is? I just need my Stream Deck. Just gonna be a moment. Teleport. I suppose if down is pretty much universal, so I'll do that. Go down like 2 blocks, shall we say? And then same position again. There we go. So that'll be our go down button. Right. Let's see if it works. Let's head to the bridge, which is always at the top of the ship, and let's press the button and see if I can get into the bridge. Boom. Oh no, that was up. Okay, we want down. Where is? How do I get out of here? I need to go this way. -2. Okay, so that should work now. So I press the button. I'm in solid. There we go. Oh, okay. So we're in the ship, but this is not where I need to be. Can I go down further? There we are. So this is meant to be a version of the ship from the inside. My favourite is the main ship in Next Generation. The Enterprise. Yes, the Enterprise D, which is a Galaxy-class ship. We will visit that, so you can see. Enterprise D, yep, that's it. Commanded by Captain Jean-Luc Picard, played by Paul Saul, as my signed picture over there says. So yeah, this is where Captain Archer would sit. And I think we should try and make our way. The first places I always think of when I go to a starship is the bridge and engineering. These 2 places. So here's the bridge. It's pretty well built. I think with a bit of work they can make it better. I'm not here to criticize, but they are doing a lot of stuff with like microblocks, so they can make. I will show you microblock stuff later on. I've seen a ship which is amazing, and they're using microblocks to like do sort of 3D pixel art, which is great. Oh, I fucking love it. So this is a turbo shaft, no turbo lifts, unfortunately. Shadow Wolf. I'm surprised the class. I'm suppressed. The class B is your favourite, and not the D. The Excelsior class looks a lot better. Do you know what? I need to turn on. There we go. That's better, isn't it? Gamma Bright is the mod that I'm using to have a look. You know what? This looks pretty good for like what's meant to be sort of a circular, like bulkheads on either side. It's a little cramped, but then this was the first proper star. Well, not really the first, but it's one of the first like exploration ships. Next gen captain is Patrick Stewart. No, it's Paul Saul. Look, I'll get it. I'll show you. All right, hang on. Let me just go back. See that? Paul Saul. Right? Not Patrick Stewart, Paul Saul. Right. So yeah, that's oh, is this the? I think this is the galley. This is meant to be like the kitchen area. There was this whole thing with Enterprise. There was always mention of like the chef, the ship's chef, but we never see the chef. And right at the end, he's sort of seen but not seen, because he's played by Will Riker in a holodeck. And yeah, it was sort of a shit ending to a good series. But you know, I really feel like Enterprise got like a bad rep because it never really met its potential. Oh, is this the? Oh, this is the cargo bay, I think. Because nothing's ever good in the third series, and it ended. No, I think it was the fourth series it ended, but it still didn't meet its potential. Series 6 is usually the good series, and then Series 7 is the one that rounds off the story and ends it. But it never got there. It never got to that level. How do I get to the How do I get to engineering? Come on. I don't know these ships in and out, so you know they are a little bit of a mystery. I am exploring as I go. Okay, no. Oh, I've gotten lost. I should probably have my UI up so I can actually see the map. Ah, there we go. So I am heading sort of in the right direction because the engine room's sort of like at the back in the middle. It's only a saucer section, the Enterprise. So there's not really much I can get lost in. Is this? Oh no, that's not it. But I want to see. Oh, we're here. Yeah, so this is the engine room. That's the warp engine. Doesn't look anything like the one in any of the others. But this is it, engine room. They've done their best with the blocky nature of Minecraft. And there's the big lever, which makes a little noise whenever you do that. Sorry, I'm not keeping up with chat. I'm in awe because I've not seen this before. You're all talking amongst each other. Good. That means I don't have to think too much about chat. So yeah, that's the engine room. I'm sort of curious to see where the transporters are, because they're sort of like in a corridor. They had a transporter bay, but they never really had a transporter room. What the hell is that? Ooh, I can go between decks here. Oh, Jeffrey's tubes. Really naff Jeffrey's tubes by the look of it. Okay. I don't know what room this is. Oh, you know what this might be? This might be turbo lift. Totally a turbo lift. Yeah, this is probably like turbo lift repair, because they all needed like a bay to be serviced, a bit like trains, you know. They had to be taken in every night and had all the trash emptied out. So where am I going? Jesus. Oh, stairs. You never see stairs in Star Trek. Literally never. But they exist. They do exist. We just never see them. So I don't think there's really that much else I can show you with the Enterprise. With this Enterprise, anyway. But what the hell is this place? But yeah, it is interesting. It is, honest. I find it interesting. I still can't find the transporter room. What is this? This must be like a gym or something? I don't know. Is that meant to be like a treadmill? What's that? Torpedo bay. These are meant to be torpedoes. Yeah, look, see, there's like space out there. Okay, so that's a torpedo base. There must be like another one over here, or on the other side of the ship. I go over here, will there be like a mirror image? Yeah, look, another torpedo bay. Is your snow working? It should be. Is it not? Did you just redeem one? It's off at the moment, so the thing should go when you do it. It hasn't said that you've done it, so if you want to do it by all means. It's not up to me. It's your choice. I wouldn't have let you have it otherwise. I can only assume you mean Star Trek Enterprise, which was technically Deep Space Nine, and Voyager came before, though. And that was Scott Bakula. Yeah. Enterprise was like a pre-Kirk, but came after Voyager, because they wanted to do okay, we're back here. They wanted to do like a sort of a series that explained some of the shit back in the past, some of the inconsistencies. Oh, sick bay! I've just wandered into sick bay and didn't even notice. That's the chamber that they go in and they do all the CAT scans and shit like that. Wow, there's like a lot of storage here. Did Phlox have an office? I thought he just lived here. Oh no, I suppose he does. He did live in sickbay, didn't he? I think that was it. So he must have had a bed somewhere, because he had like he was a denobulant, and he had a sleep cycle which was like, I don't know, a month. He could stay awake for a month and then had to like sort of hibernate for a few days, which was weird. TJ, fix your damn snow. What's wrong with the snow? I'll put the snow on, but I don't know why it's not working. No, that should be working. I've got I'll reset the trigger fire. Just refresh a few times, and maybe it will work after this 5 minutes worth. Yeah, so I don't even know what deck I'm on. Okay. So that's the Enterprise. That's the Enterprise, the original Enterprise, the NX. NX being like experimental. I've got to find out how to get out. Can I just get to the bottom of the turbo lift and then just pop out the bottom? Let's have a look. There we go. So that's the Enterprise. Why is it so dark again? Why does that keep turning off? That's weird. So that's that Enterprise. And for some reason this one isn't incorporated with the others, so I need to go over here and go Enterprises. Yeah, that's really weird. When I teleport, the thing goes off, the gamma bright up in the corner. It's snowing in space. I think you'll find that is a meteor shower. No, it's not. That would, I think, if it was snow, it would be a comet? A comet's trail? Because that would be ice, wouldn't it? So let me just pop down. That is really strange. It just turns off. Wait, no, maybe it's because it's... I need to rebind the key, because I think it's pressing number pad enter. Control. Where is it? Gamma bright. Yeah, if I change that to like, I don't know, multiply. Maybe it won't. Maybe when I teleport it won't do that. There we go. So, original Enterprise. I'm not sure what's going on here. Doesn't look quite right, but this is it. There's not really much space over here. Again, still the beginnings of space travel, so everything looked very retro, very manual, very cardboard a lot of the time. I like this. I mean, it's not accurate to, like, all this over here, considering that, but yeah. Mela Atrocities, we've seen him online. Guardian of Forever, that's a Star Trek reference. Boldly they rode once more unto the breach. I Panic, Did Bomb, and others. So they must have all contributed to this. That's handy. I hope they've got that all the time. So yeah, here we go. Deck 2. Don't know what's on Deck 2. In fact, I don't really know what's on any of the decks on the Enterprise, the other Enterprise. So this might just be like the computer room. What's that? Combat Information Center. Yeah, it's very old military with this. So anything that they say in that series is very, like, nautical. They don't have special words. They don't have, like, sick bay. They've got, like, I don't know, go to the hospital, the ship's hospital, or something like that. It's like, it's sick bay. We know what they mean. They didn't. It was the beginning of Star Trek. They didn't have a lingo back then. They were still trying to figure out what was going on. Okay, that's a lot of Star Trek going through. Again, falling down. Maybe we should fall down, actually, thinking about it. Because I don't think there's anything in the saucer section. Forward photon torpedo bay. Okay, they've got a basic idea here with photon torpedoes. Okay. See, I feel like I need to get involved, because I could make a model for torpedoes. I could make a Star Trek mod, put in these little things in, but it would take up a lot of my time, and I don't have the time. Oh, come on, come on. I could make a phaser. Fuck it. Anyway. Damage control and emergency supplies locker. Ooh. They've made it look a lot like how it's meant to look in Star Trek. How long is the snow supposed to last? 5 minutes. Yeah, please let me know if it's not working, because I will just pop it on for you. But I don't know why it wouldn't be working. Nothing's changed. Unless it's like... Well, no, because you saw it. It was not like hidden under anything. Maybe it did just need a little reset. Redeemed make it snow. There you go. So it should start snowing. Did you... It hasn't turned on again. Hold up. Let me just check. I'm turning that one off and on here, just to give it a bit of a, a little bit of a jiggle to make sure it knows. And I'm gonna reset trigger fire again, because that should just be working. I don't know why it's not. Yeah, so try it again. Actually, I'll try it again. Oh, it's the timer's already going down. Weird. Because you missed them before, TJ, did you have a favourite series? And what did you think of the recent movies where they've kind of changed the timeline? The more recent movies, it is a completely different timeline. Which makes sense in the context of the movie. I liked that they were making a Star Trek movie that was more up to date. I like the idea that they are doing what they can to make a great movie with today's technology. Sticking to what they had before is a bad idea, because we're talking cardboard sets, and never having the right things and having constraints and shit like that. You know, they made it was all sort of weird and campy because they had to make it like that. If you've got a multi-million-dollar like movie coming out, you're going to do your best to make it look as good as possible, and like, you know, even revamp certain things. You're not going to have props made out of like plasticine just to get by. You're going to create something that looks amazing, and while you're doing that, you might as well redesign it. I don't see why it needs to be exactly how it is in the series for it to count as Star Trek. I do understand a little bit about the idea that, you know, the technology back then needed to look a little bit like the technology in the series. Okay, that's good, but you have to remember they were very limited in the series. This is how it looked, okay? Bland walls, floors with no detail, weird lines for no reason. It was just neon lights doesn't make everything sci-fi, but it does help in the sense of, oh, this is an airlock. It does help in the sense of making it look a little bit less boring. It was very military grey, and like it just didn't work. They tried to make it look more like a submarine than they did anything else. It wasn't a spaceship, and they tried to make that look a little bit more like a spaceship, but they were still basing it on current military things, and everything was just like gunmetal, not even gunmetal grey, it was just grey. This is nice. I like this. But yeah, they really did revamp it. They were like, if this is how Star Trek should have looked. And I don't blame them for that. I think it's a good idea, but they do need to keep a little bit on top of, you know, the style. The style needs to be very similar to what it was before. I liked the movies, by the way. I watched them. I liked them because it was Star Trek. It made sense because they were an event happened in the prime timeline that caused a black hole / wormhole, and they went back. Somebody went back in time and created a whole new timeline because they'd altered something in the past. So our timeline continued, but someone from our timeline went back, altered something, and that split off into alternate timeline, and that's where those movies are set. It's fairly simple. I mean, if you understand basic temporal mechanics and stuff like that, you know, if you've ever watched a time travel show, you understand the idea of, you know, you kill Hitler, suddenly the Nazis have taken over in your normal time, you know, that sort of thing. I sort of want to look for the engine room. Am I anywhere near the engine room? This isn't the engine room, by the way. I know this isn't, because this isn't what it looked like. But it does look like something that probably would be in a spaceship. Impulse bay. Must be the impulse reactor then. Ooh, sorry, a bit of a lag there. Lounge and observation and head. So what was this? Main lounge. Okay. Is there another one on this side? Is it like a gymnasium? What have they made in here? Oh, that's a bit clever. Locker room. We're not going to go in there. They've made a pool. Is that a pool? Okay, it's an empty pool. And there's the warp nacelles. Very lovely. Time loop / travel is a massive plot hole no matter how you do it, but I appreciate the concepts of alternate timelines as an explanation other than how they did Harry Potter. I'm not saying it was bad, I just prefer the branching timelines theory. Harry Potter had a alternate reality? What? You're going to need to explain that one for me. Maybe I've missed something. I need a turbo lift. I need to go down and find the engine room. Where is a turbo lift? Gymnasium. Gymnasium again. Oh, turbo lift. Yes, because the turbo lifts can go sideways. I forget. So I need down. They did time travel via the time to. Oh, that. Oh no, that was just going back a few hours. That was the the you try and avoid your yeah, I get it. Yeah, that made sense to me. Harry Potter as an alternate reality where all the characters are LGBTQIA, etc. Yeah, why not? Chances are half of them are. I mean, I am a firm believer that not everybody is straight. Everybody's got something. There's always a little thing that makes them, maybe it's a little bit interested in something else that isn't quite, straightforward. It's not male or female. It's male or female, but, and then, insert whatever you want here. Even kinks sort of tap into that. You have a little. I don't know. Maybe you like being patted on the head and saying, you've been a good boy. Maybe that's something that you like, and that's a sexual kink. Some people have weird kinks. Weird in comparison to most other things. Turbolift maintenance bay. Look, another turbolift maintenance. That's a gateway to furryism. Yeah, why not? There's defense field generation room. If you say so. Still, I think I'm on the outside because they're windows. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if half the characters have something. It's just don't bring it up. There's no need for it. Oh wait, this is the shuttle bay. You can be whatever, and it doesn't need to be a big deal. So what? Be accepting. Don't bother people about it. If they like being covered in Marmite, just as their kink, just let them go for it. They're not doing it right now, are they? That door shouldn't be here. Wait, is this the toilet? This is a toilet! They do piss on Star Trek. Okay. So, yeah. Big fucking shuttle bays. This is probably meant to be the Galileo. That was the main shuttle on the Enterprise back then. I'm still looking for the engine room. But yeah. Everyone's got something. Whether you want to admit it or not, but there's always something. So, what is this? Is this... Oh, I think this is shuttle bay maintenance. Because there's shuttle bays down here. Yeah, is this... Oh. What have I done? Was that water? I think that was water. Yeah, look, there's shuttle bays down here. Shuttles in their bays. Aft photon torpedo launching bay. Very nice. Got to use your imagination, but there it is. Maybe the next time I watch it, if ever, I'll try... Oh, shit. I'll try to spot it. What's that? Hang on. Apparently you can see Hermione's head on a wall in the film where the future selves are supposed to have appeared. I don't know what he's talking about, but Draco was bi. Curious just didn't want to admit he loves Harry. Some people show their affections in strange ways. And who cares if he's bi? And it didn't affect anything in the film, did it? It wasn't... I say the film, the book. Who cares if he was? Who cares if Dumbledore was gay? Didn't affect anything in the story. Just that he happened to be gay afterwards. You know, if you've written a character, I'm not defending J.K. Rowling because she's an absolute cunt, but if you happen to have written a story, and then during the I think it's like I think she like decided this while the movie was being made, something like that. During the read through, they did a thing where, you know, Dumbledore, I think this is actually the story, Dumbledore was like meant to be looking affectionately at a picture of somebody who was female, and she just goes, "No, that's not right. That doesn't feel right. If your character doesn't feel right doing that in the movie, even if it hasn't been written like that, then it's up to that person." So what if she's got stupid fucking ideas about trans people? She wrote it. It's her story. She can do whatever she likes. Where the fuck am I going? Where is the engine room? I'm stuck in the fucking shuttle bay. Again, if Draco was like officially like bisexual, then who gives a shit? I certainly don't. Doesn't make any difference to me. I'm not going to go, well, no, because he went out with blah 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 blah. They had fucking kids. What do you mean he was bisexual? Yeah, you can be bi and have kids. Fuck off. Sexuality is not a thing that anyone needs to really think about. Leave it alone. Leave people alone. I found it. This is the engine room. Aha! Yes. There was a forced like perspective thing done with this, because it was meant to look like it goes out quite far, but they only had so much space in the set, so they made each one of these tubes slightly smaller so it looked further away. So that was interesting. They used a lot of that back in the day. I'm not really sure what this is about, but yeah, this is the engine room. That's the warp core, by the way. That's meant to be the warp core. But yeah, it's. I feel like they could do a bit better in here. It's good. I'm not saying it's bad, but I feel like they could have been a little bit extra. I don't know what any of this is. I don't remember that being in the series. It's like a pile or something. I don't know. Doesn't change that he's a dick. Yeah, he was. Yeah, exactly. He's bisexual and a cunt. Yeah, so head. Yes, please. Is this a toilet? Head in the toilet? I'd like my head, please. No, not music. Please, no. Fine. Engineering Diagnostic Workshop. Nice. More head. Hello? This is a bigger toilet. There's one. There's another one. Public toilet. Turbolift Maintenance Bay. We've seen that a few times. I think I've been around this bit a few times. Okay, so that's enough of... Oh, lag. For some reason. I think my games drive is doing this sort of spotty, like, stopping every now and again. I may have to change my drive, move all my games over or something, because it does seem to be consistently any game that I'm playing that does it. I don't know why Firefox does it, but I feel like it may be that. Deck 19. I don't think Deck 19 is the lower depths of the ship, though. I think this is a worker bee. Wait, transporter, buffer, and transceivers. Where's the transporter room? There's a shuttle bay up there, yeah. So is there a transporter room here? No, more shuttles. Oh well. Let's head out and go to the next one. How do I get out? Can I go up through here and out? Yes, I can. So yes, that was the original Enterprise. Next is the Enterprise A, the refit of this ship. So it looks slightly different. I did mention we saw Genesis. TJ didn't read or respond to it. Genesis. Star Trek Genesis? What? Am I missing something? Have I missed something? Star Trek Genesis? Oh, the band Genesis. Oh, okay. I don't know who that is. Yeah, you're better off talking to Flat about that. But very good. Very glad you had some good times. I legitimately have nothing to talk about that. I don't know what Genesis is. Good music. It must be because they were touring or something. Anyway, so I'm wondering how different the bridge for this one is to the other one. Well, I am still sort of stuck. Oh, there we go. Okay, so it's fairly similar. It's just got a different colour going on. What the heck is that? Oh, hello. Okay then. I imagine this is like a computer core? Or like bridge systems? The hell is this? Does Kirk have his own personal cinema? Flag Bridge Commander Info Center. What? I do not remember this. It's literally under the bridge. What is the point? Why does this need to happen? Is this like a battle bridge, but like, I don't get it. I can't. Combat Info Center. I feel like somebody's been reading the wiki and they've just incorporated something that was never really discussed in the series. In the movies, I mean. This was like the movie Enterprise. Combat Systems Damage Control. I've gone round in a circle, haven't I? Oh, look, another toilet. Well, I guess I have to leave now. Yeah, I have to go do that thing. Oh, right. Yeah. That thing, yeah. I see. I don't see. I don't know what you're talking. Ooh. So I didn't need to pop through the top. I could have just come through here. Is this a airlock? Go on. It is. Okay. So this one's got an actual like airlock system and everything. That's pretty good. I'm obviously going to go and try and find the engine room because the engine room is completely different. Oh, this is nice. Like a lounge area at the back of the ship. Well, at the back of the bridge area. Hello? Oh, is that the oh, wait. I think I've been in here. Yeah. Is that a chessboard? It might have been. If I can figure out how to get back. How did I get here? Yes, chessboard. It's an end portal frame with an eye in it. So, yeah, that was a chessboard. It's not a 3D chessboard, unfortunately. 3D chess being the game of Star Trek, you know. Oh, toilet. Oh, you actually get like a cubicle. That's pretty good. Gotta love those toilets. Auxiliary batteries. There was a sort of like a running theme with Star Trek where you never see them go to the toilet or even mention it. Just like, do they ever go to the toilet? And it was actually mentioned in one of the movies. Just say, I think they met Zephram Cochrane, the guy who invented warp travel, and he was just like, "Don't you guys ever pee?" And he's just like, "Oh yes, you're going for a leak." He was like previously going, "I don't detect any leak." It was funny at the time. Okay. Ooh, medbay. I think stores and morgue. Yes, medbay. Nice. Definitely need a morgue in a ship where everyone dies every 5 seconds. Oh, a red morgue. Or is this a lab? Or O2. Okay. Don't know what that means. Bones? Where are you? Oh, operating room. Operating room 1, operating room 2. I see. OR. Is this a lab or O2? Transporter room. Oh, look. Oh. Is that going to teleport me somewhere? It doesn't. Bastards. Got my hopes up. What's in this room? Nothing! Okay. Bit of a lounge. Just to wait for your, like, session to come in and teleport. Weird. Oh, there's another one. Oh, yeah, because they're usually in, like, 2. There's one on this side and one on that side. But you only ever see one. Because they got to reuse sets and stuff like that. So, like, maybe with that door closed, you could pretend that this door going through here is a different lab or whatever. But yeah, that's how they are basically laid out in the series. Is this a Jeffries tube? I don't know why they're called Jeffries tubes. I think it might be because the guy who like came up with the idea was just called Jeffrey or Jeffries. Like the staff member of the series, you know, not like just the guy who created the ship. Not in the series itself. Literally just the guy. Yeah, maybe they've got like pathways or corridors like between the corridors so they can go in and fix stuff. Yeah, what are they going to call them? I don't know, maintenance tubes or something? Well, that sounds a bit crap. We'll put that on the back burner. Just, you know, we'll call them Jeffries tubes for now, just so that we can remember to think of a name later. And, you know, credit the person who did it. And they just never did, and they're just called Jeffries tubes now. There we go, I solved it. How do I get to the engine room? Where is the turbo lift again? Why is it so difficult to get... Ah, hello. Now I need to remember what floor I was on. Oh god, hello. What floor was I on when I got to... Was it 15? Do I need to go this way? Hello? Do we need to go up again? Maybe I just need to find a different turbo lift, because this one's U-shaped. What's that about? Yeah, that one only goes down to there. Wait, what's that? Okay, I thought the floor was missing. I'm going to go up. I'm going to head into here, and hopefully I will be on a deck that I can recognise. Nope. Don't know what this is. Doors? Toilets? They must be iron doors. Oh, they are iron doors. It says above. Okay, that's good. Oh, I think I've gone too far down. Because I was just looking at the map, and I was in a sort of well. This way. If I just keep making my way this way, I'm back in the med bay again. Maybe I'll make myself end up in a place that I need to be. I've already been here. Ooh. Okay, I think I'm heading to the back of the ship now. Yeah, I'm heading down the... Ooh, okay, no, we can go down here. This is fine. Oh, what was that? Warp core separation point. Warp core? Can I meet you, Mr. Warp core? Okay, that's the outside of the ship. Wait, is that the outside of the ship? Where the fuck am I? Am I in the neck? I feel like I might be in the neck area. I need to go further down. I think just follow this down. Hello? Hello? Where am I going? Hmm? Yeah, I think I just need to keep going like down and back. So whatever this is. Oh, that's a dead end. Wait, can I go up there? No, that's glass. Okay, that was a bit pointless. Can't go in there. What is that just a cupboard? I feel that might be the cupboard. How did I get back here? Oh, that looks like a way to the end of the ship. Ah, yes. Because for some reason, the warp core in the updated, the refit Enterprise ended up looking a lot like Voyager's warp core, but had this great big bloody tube going right down to the back of the end of the ship there. Whatever that sentence meant. So, this is engineering, I think. Or at least one level of engineering. No, this is it, yeah. And this is, I think this is the room, yeah, that's the room where Spock ended up murdering himself. Yeah. Saved the ship, but, you know, everybody else had to watch him die. The stupid bastard. What's he doing that for? Okay, so that was the engine room, and I found the teleporters at some point. So I'm going to see if I can get out now. How do I get out? Hello? I need to leave. I'm fed up. I'm fed up of looking at the inside of this ship. Okay, I'm just going to, like, pop through the floor. That's a turbo lift. I think this is someone's bathroom. I don't know. Keep going. Oh, what did I just fall through? Empty room? Okay, I found an empty part of the ship. I just keep going down, keep going down, keep going down, keep going down. Arboretum? Arboretum? Never even met him. Haha. Oh, fuck, murder me. Please? Okay. That didn't require a Lamau. That was poor. Okay, I'm still trying to exit. Can I just drop out the bottom of the ship, please? A bit further down, please. There we go. Great. So, that was the Enterprise. Enterprise A, the refit of the original Enterprise. Now this is the Enterprise B. It's an Excelsior class. These two being Constitution class. This is Excelsior. I don't know what's going on here. This doesn't look right. Unless there's like something that ejects from here. I don't really know what it is. I mean, I don't know whether the saucer section like detach it. Apparently it does, but I don't know if it like can land. So what would be the point of that? That's new. I don't know what that is. But anyway, this is an Excelsior class, which is possibly my favourite of the Enterprises, because I don't know, it's a different look. I don't know what about it I like. It's just not that, and it's not that. Well, I suppose this is the one. There's like two Enterprises before you get to the what do you call it? The Galaxy class. Wait. Yeah, that's. Wait a minute, that's not. Okay, this is supposed to be Excelsior class. Then that's meant to be the Ambassador class, which is the Enterprise C. But then that one should be the Enterprise D over there. So, hang on, let's have a look at the map. So yeah, this place is huge, by the way. That's the one that I was talking about. That's the Ambassador class. So what the fuck is this? That's definitely the Enterprise, and so is that. So why does this exist? I don't know. Who cares? But I don't think there's really that much I can really explain about the Ambassador class. Not the Ambassador class. Well, that as well, but the Excelsior class, other than like Tuvok and Sulu both served on one. Atrocities Mahela. Is Atrocities on? He was hanging around earlier. Appler Aminga. Enigma, sorry. Amingo, whatever that means. Yeah, so this is new. It's new to me, at least. I know a few things about this. One, its saucer section does detach. However, it's not equipped to reattach. So once it's off, it's got to be in a space station to reattach, which is not ideal. It's never seen in the series, but it is. But I think it is in one of the wikis. Instantly in a Jeffries tube. I didn't want to do this. And yeah, Sulu commanded one, and Tuvok was one of his crew at one point. It was one of the ships that helped Dr. McCoy and Kirk get off Rurapenthe, the ice prison planet. And yeah, it was. I think that battle was known as Khitomer. I don't know. I haven't done that much research, but it feels like one of those things that I would now go and Google, because certain things line up in my brain. I just go, I suppose I need to have a look and see if that was the same thing as that. Do they happen to have any enemy ships? Example, the Borg. I would really love if they had the Borg. They don't. Unfortunately, I have checked. In fact, I've got the map over here, and they don't, which is a bit annoying. It is a big map as well. I mean, where I am at the moment, I can't even see the ship that I'm in. It is huge. If you're interested, by the way, it is dynmap.minetrek.net, and you should be able to see me wandering around. I would link it, but I think it would get banned. Not banned, it would just be blocked. Where am I? Again, I'm looking for the engine room, because I've never seen the engine room of an Excelsior class. I don't think it's really been that filled out, this ship, because it's got some. I think these are all. Yeah, these are escape pods. This ship, by the way, this type of ship, still in service at the same time as like Voyager was happening. It's got like a 100-year lifespan for a ship. Yeah, see, that doesn't look right, does it? Which I think is insane. Although we're sort of on the same main impulse monitoring. Oh, interesting. It's the impulse reactor. We're sort of in the same boat with certain like planes, which are seeing a lot of service. Like, I think they've got a plane, like a massive one, that is still in service and has been in service for 50 years, or at least will get to 50 years soon. This is. You've got to use a lot of imagination with this, because look at it. It is just a load of blocks, but they're trying their best on this server, and I think that's amazing. So I think that's the back of the ship, and that's the impulse thruster there. Yeah, I can see on the map I'm pointing outwards. So that's the impulse. This whole thing is an impulse engine, which is basically their version of like, it's not warp speed, but it's like go forward in space. I can just imagine what the ship would look like. There's two things they're not doing: Borg, and they haven't done Deep Space Nine yet. And I really wish they would, because I want to be able to walk around Deep Space Nine. It just seems like a good thing. But then I can see why it'd be a lot of a big problem, because there's not a lot of sort of curves and strange things that wouldn't really look very good in like block form. But they've done this, so you know, they can do their best, can't they? Maybe they're only doing Federation ships. Although they say they have done. They've done some Star Wars ones. I'm seeing it now. They're not like mapped out or anything. It's just like a grey block of the shape of it. But they have done a few Star Wars ones. I'm not going to be looking at them because I have no interest in Star Wars. I mean, people get this micro. Yeah, exactly. I'm looking for a turbo lift so I can go to... there's one. So I can go down and to the back. Why does that only go down there? That goes like 3 floors. Really? Oh, okay, this goes that way. Is that going to go all the way around? Can I find one that goes down anywhere? I don't think I really want to be going this way. I want to sort of go through into the middle, and then I think it goes straight down from there. Well, sort of. I try and... no, go this way. Maybe there'll be like a hole in the middle here. Yeah. So I'm trying to look for like the neck. I want to get down the neck of the ship. God fucking damn it. Hang on, if I use the map, that would probably help me get to like the middle. It's just occurred to me. I think I can use spectator. No? Oh, yes! That's actually perfect, because now I can just pop through. Oh wow, I was really close to the outside there. Okay, this makes things a whole lot simpler, but I have just found a turbo lift that takes me here. Okay, so on the outside, what the fuck? I thought that was meant to be like a torpedo tube. The fuck? Okay. So yeah, let's ooh, warp core. So this must be the engineering. Where do I need to be? Up? Is this engineering? I'm looking for detail. Is that engineering? Upper phaser ball turret controls. Phaser ball? What's a phaser ball? Oh yes, because it didn't have phaser strips. The Excelsior class, it had phaser turrets. So this thing essentially, and those over there. It didn't have that little thing that goes round the rim and goes. It was literally just a ball or a little turrety thing. So warp. So is this? I don't know whether this is a warp. Engineering. Now, I didn't know that this is what the Excelsior class engineering looked like. So this is new to me. Maybe there are like artistic drawings for like old designs for an engine room in case they needed it for the movies or whatever, but this is new. This is new to me, and they probably use that as a basis for it. Very nice. I like it. I do like a big warp core. Very nice. Ooh, what? Yes! So, right. So where we are at the moment is the engineering section. well, sort of engineering section. It's the drive section. That's what they call it, which is like the warp core and stuff like that. So if the saucer section comes off, it's going to need a bridge, and that's where we were just then. That was the battle bridge. If I can find it, where's it gone? Here it is, which is right next to the warp core. Bloody hell! Okay. Yeah, so this is a battle bridge. Just basically, whenever you see that, just assume it's a bridge. Interesting. Again, this may have just been something that they've made up. I like it. Imagine having a franchise that has such a fucking deep lore that you can, like, anything that sounds made up is probably true. You know, nobody knows about this. Literally, like, nobody. Unless they've watched certain videos on YouTube, they wouldn't have known about this. I wouldn't have known about it. But it's on the wiki, and some people have made videos about it, and I saw that video. That's why I suddenly know about this. I didn't know about the like the landing ramps outside, but yeah, that's interesting. Where's the shuttle bay? Oh, was that torpedoes? Torpedo room? Looks like it. What is this? Labs, maybe? It's a big area, whatever it is. What's the sign say? Main cargo bay. Ah, I see. So it's shelving. Big shelving. So what's this? Shuttle parking and repair. Obviously not complete. Main backup plasma batteries. Are they AA? I think we need some AA's. So what's down here? Oh, no, this is literally the bottom of the ship. Okay. So yeah, the Excelsior class has this great big sort of sprawling end area, which has obviously a very long corridor in it. Science labs. But yeah, the rear section is a lot bigger than the front section, so it can do a lot. And you got to remember, these things are meant to be like several hundred meters long. So this is, as I said, it is 1-to-1. And this, they've got to fill it with something. You don't see a lot of it in the series because obviously they're like their sets are very limited, but you do get a lot of people putting their 2 cents in, making these big Minecraft things, which is really good. Okay, so yeah. This is good. What's in there? Anything in here? I think this was just the... Yeah, okay, that's basically just a connector and maybe warp transfer conduits. This thing going off to the warp nacelle. What's this? Emergency plasma venting. Is it? Reserved for M. Heller. Well. Yep. So yeah, this is where I think this is where I was, like on the other side. So if I go through here, yeah. This is the impulse reactor area. So that's where I was before. I like it. So they've even like modeled the inside of the warp nacelles as well. So it's like there's the Bussard collector, which collects all the gases from space and turns it into usable fuel and energy, all through this load of stuff. Then there's this, which I think it's the beginning of the warp coils, and there are many of them. And I think this is meant to be like a stream of plasma going through, energizing the coils to create a warp bubble, which allows warp travel. I don't know what this is. I think this may be the experimental drive, because this was meant to have transwarp drive. Transwarp. But I think at that time, transwarp just meant, like, you know, it was faster than faster than their normal warp. Because the whole warp scale change thing, you know, it's very complicated. But anyway, yeah, this might be that might be this. So yeah, that's the Excelsior class. So now we're going on to the Ambassador class, which is also an interesting ship, but this is a different looking one. I may skip it because I don't think this is. Now, you know what? Let's have a look anyway. Fuck it. It's based on that one, so let's just have a look. There's a couple of shuttles here we can have a look at. Yeah, just some bunks and some stuff like that. I suppose the shuttles are going to be the most difficult things to try and create, because there's literally no space to be able to do anything detailed. But with that as the shuttle bay, I haven't seen much of Ambassador classes either, so this is all new. I do like these big sprawling areas though. It gives you sort of a sense of scale. Like, they can have all this inside that ship, and I think that's amazing. That's really good. I like it. But yeah, I don't really know. This is another one of those ships that I don't really know much about. I mean, I know some things. I know that it was in an episode of The Next Generation once, and that was just because it was a plot point. They had to send it back, you know. The Enterprise C popped out of a time vortex. They were just like, you've come out and all of history's changed, so you've got to go back. And they're like, we can't go back. We'll get destroyed. Yeah, but it'll stop this war that's now suddenly happening because time travel. Okay, we'll go back. And then they did. The end. I do sort of like the different design though. They have put a lot of effort into, like, making them look different. And again, stairs are back. I suppose the bigger the ship, the more luxurious it can look. That's probably why the Galaxy class, the Paul Sauls one, is so sort of nice looking and has, like, kids and stuff floating around. Yeah, so that's... I need to have a look at the bridge. I haven't seen the bridge yet. Oh. Ooh, what's in there? Hello? Is that a transporter pad? I think it is. What's in there? Oh, it's like an airlock. Oh, I see. So what they do is they come in here into this lounge area by the look of it. Unless it's like a docking port, and, like, people just come in and this is like the greeting area of an airport. But then they've got these as well. That's weird. And they just come in, they pop up, and they just walk around outside in space and suffocate to death. It's just how it works. This is not... I don't remember this. I don't think this is how... This might be a refit, you know? What is this? USS Enterprise C, we're not in the budget. Basically, yeah. They did reuse a lot of sets. The set for the original Enterprise... not the original Enterprise... The Enterprise A was reused in The Next Generation for the battle bridge. It was reused for the Stargazer. the Ambassador class as well, for the Enterprise C, it was used for loads of ships. Just because they had the set and they needed to use it for various plot points. Conference room with all that shit going on. Very nice. I want to have a look at the engine room as well. Where's the engine room? Come on, let's get down there. Warp core. Here we are. So, okay, now that's the base. We need to go up. Is it slightly further? Do they not have an engine room? That seems a bit of an oversight. If we keep going down. Okay, that seems to be the biggest room. So this is the engine room. Okay, I can see that. That's fine. You have my permission. It's sort of reminiscent of both Voyager and like the Next Generation, because they've got this sort of entrance and then there's the table, but the warp core has this bit around the middle. Well, I suppose that was there in the Next Generation as well. I don't know, it looks a little bit more Voyager-esque, this one. I think it might be the stuff under here that's giving it a Voyager look. Whereas before, in the Next Generation, it was just carpet. Because they couldn't be bothered. Fucking arseholes. Why would you even bother if you can't? Also, this upstairs area as well. That was in Voyager. Yeah, I like it. I wonder what's in here. Huh. Okay. Yeah, so there's not really that much I can really talk about with this one. Other than it looks pretty damn good. There are better ones though. I don't want to save it till last because I might bore people. In fact, you know what? I might go to it next. Why not? Yeah, I can always come back. So I saw one just before I started the stream called the Vesta class. It's half built, but the corridors and the spaces inside it look amazing. So we're going there now. Here it is. Like I said, it is half built. Literally. Here we go. But if we find a way in, let's try and get to the bridge first of all. I think... Okay, let's just pop in here. And I'm going to put us back into game mode. Creative. Because I want to walk around this. Just look at these. I mean, they're completely unnecessary, this glass, but it just adds so much. It just looks better. It looks lovely. There's a holodeck there, giving us the illusion of an infinite space right there. Wait, is that warp core? There's a bunch of like props that people are using to create ships. Holodeck systems, empty room. Again, this isn't finished, but the corridors look amazing. I think I've gone a bit too far back. Library access. Okay, that's a bit small, but okay. Yeah, I need to head this way. What's this over here? Yeah, look at this like atrium. It's like a mall. There's like an atrium area for this place. Turbolift top of it. It's even called an atrium. I got the name right. Very lovely. Okay, that went a bit too far. Let's go up. LSI. What? Like, imagine being on a spaceship and seeing this. You can do this on like normal ships, like real ships. They've got like malls, and you go, how is all this fitting on a boat? The fuck? Anyway, I'm heading up. I want to see the bridge. Diplomatic office. Diplomatic transporter. Why are they diplomatic? EVA and armory. This hasn't been done properly. Never mind. Computer core. No, I'm looking for a turbo lift to go up. Take me up. Take me up. Up, please. Okay, turbo lift. Take me up. Is it? I want to go that way. Fuck it. Spectator. Up we go. And the bridge is here. Now the bridge, I mean, look at that. How can you not love the pixelated face of Pownall right there? Yeah. But look, bigger ship, bigger bridge. They've even made a chair. Like a proper looking chair. They're using pixel, like 3D pixel art. Isn't this just amazing looking? And then there's like back here as well, just an entire section with stools. I've never been so excited to see a stool. There's I don't really know what's going on over there, but USS Aventine, September 2020, third time's the charm. Have they built this a few times? Look at this table. The 3D pixels of the table. And the tiny ships as well. Look. Voyager. I don't know what that one is, but look at this. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't know how they've put that on there, but it is amazing. I don't know whether they've done that like pixel for pixel. No, because there's like a few extra things on here. Maybe it's just textured. I don't know how they've done this. I really do not know. Is there like cubes under there? Maybe they've got like I don't know, cubes. They've made blocks that have got this on it, and they've just used pieces of it to go in the middle of the table. It's just so. Oh, it's well thought out. I'm not even sure how they did that. There's a toilet. This is literally toilet stalls. There's a bin. They took the time to make a bin. Didn't make a toilet, however, but they made a bin. It looks so good. Look at this shit. Clearly they are fans of the next generation. Exactly. They are the people doing this. This whole server is just amazing. It is exciting to see this stuff happening. And this is 10 years in the making. All of this. The whole server. 10 years. It is ridiculous, the dedication. There's just a normal room here. With a purple door. Again, back in the toilet. This isn't even a toilet. This is is that a shower? I think this is a turbo... Not a turbo lift. Sonic shower. You can just stand in it and get clean through sound. And that's obviously the toilet, I think. No, unless this is the toilet. Just piss in the shower. Can you Sonic piss? Maybe? I don't know. All the questions are coming to me right now. Fucking bathrooms. It's a replicator. I'm sure they can do something better than that. They can make something 3D. Come on. This is why I want to get involved, but I do not have the time. Officers' quarters. Again, same thing, just mirrored. Have you seen the servers where it's Disney World and Universal? I know it's a totally different thing. I did. Me and Flat even did a walkthrough, but Flat wasn't interested for some reason. He just didn't have that energy that I was expecting. Well, not expecting, but I just didn't have the energy. He was like, he just seemed uninterested. Which I get. Disney isn't a great thing. I'm not too interested in Disney either. It was just the idea of having like an entire theme park that worked in Minecraft. You could go to a theme park. You don't even have to like physically go and be terrified on a roller coaster. For me, it was the fucking effort they put. Exactly. I don't know. It just to me it just felt like I was boring him. Just, you know. I would probably do that again. I'd probably go onto it because I really found that really interesting. It's just me and Flat have very differing views on like interests. So you know, what I find interesting, he finds boring. So yeah, can't help that. You just can't help it. Let's try to find that common ground sometimes so we can do something together. It's brilliant when we do. Oh, it's so amazing. God, we're just so great. What's that? What's that room? It's the bridge again. Amazing. Oh, fucking love it. I need to get off deck 1. I need to find the engineering room. Can I get to... Turbo lift, there we go. Right. There we are. Take me down. Oh, okay, yep, there's literally a hole into nothingness. So the engineering may not even be done. So let's find out. I think this is meant to be the warp core. Yeah, I don't think it's finished. But it could be any one of these. What is that? Is this meant to be the engineering? Oh my god, imagine if this was engineering. Oh, it does look so good. Look at this. Are you looking? Look at it! Oh, have you checked out the holodeck if it exists? I don't know. I think they're just boxes. They're just boxes with, like, nothing in them. I did see one a second ago, but it was just literally like a checkerboard thing. I like this. That's obviously the warp core. But then what's that? Are these like containment pods? Antimatter? Or are they like batteries? What are they connected to? Coolant. They might be coolant. Maybe one of them's matter, one of them's antimatter. No. Okay, you got to think this logically, because this, I think that's where the antimatter comes in. This is where the matter comes in. That bit, that's where the explosion happens that creates the energy to make a plasma stuff. All that plasma gets shoved down these tubes into the warp nacelles, and all that shit happens. Amazing real life science that can work, but probably won't. I've only just noticed this is pixeled as well. These are round. Well, they're not, but they are. Oh, that looks so good. Oh my god. I was wondering if they had like a transition into the jazz club or something. I imagine somebody somewhere on this map has made something amazing with a holodeck, but I haven't seen it yet, and I have not been on this server for very long. If they have, amazing, but what the fuck is that? That is a big ship. What is this? Do not touch below the red. Ah, I see. Warp cores. Okay. What is this? Okay, maybe that's just like the... I can see what they're doing. They're using pink to indicate like where things, where the boundaries of things are. So that must be like, engineering must be fucking huge. It goes all the way through here. In fact, I think this is the warp core. Yeah, look. See, this is where that bit is, and there's like matter, antimatter, and they annihilate each other in there. Okay, so this is the warp core. So what was that big pile over here? A secondary warp core? Maybe it's something else? Maybe it is, because theoretically it was never shown, but Voyager had another warp core, or was meant to have another warp core. But it's never mentioned. It was all supposed to have an aero fighter, like underneath the saucer section. There was a little outline of what looked like a ship, and that was supposed to be like a Delta Flyer ship. You know, they could use that to like fight with. But you know, either it wasn't fully built, or it wasn't prepared, or that was like a cover for where that ship should have been. But yeah, it was never used, and instead they used the Delta Flyer. I don't know why it was never used, because they had model shots of it detaching and moving off. I don't know why they never used it. That would have explained the whole, like, you know, where does the Delta Flyer fit in the shuttle bay, because it doesn't really work. Calvin is saying hello in the Discord there. But I'm really happy with how this looks. What is this? Streaking or lewdness is not allowed in the lounge. 10 forward lounge, name pending. Piercing, soaring, streaking, Delta. Okay, I don't know what any of that means. So what's this? This is supposed to be the USS-17. It's a Vesta class. Don't open, may bite. Should we have a look? Should we have a look what's in there? Another totally unrelated question. Did you check out the new FAS updates, the cursed items? I have. Yes, I did. They are very interesting. However, I've not encountered anything but the summoning circle yet. The mirror, I've seen it work, and I've seen how sort of cheaty it is. But I like it. I do like that it basically just tells you which room is the ghost room, which is amazing. I've not seen the music box yet. I'm very excited to find one and see how it works. There's literally nothing in here. But yeah, I have seen it, and I'm excited to continue using it and maybe getting some things happen with it. Maybe moving on from intermediate to, like, wait a minute, no, to what do I play as? I play as the bottom level, basically. I haven't played like anything other than amateur. That's it. Amateur, intermediate, professional, and then there's nightmare, isn't there? So I need to move up. I've seen how the mirror, the tarot cards, summoning circle, and the music box have worked. I just haven't played. Well, you should, because it's just a good game, and with these new these extra things, the mimic. There's a new ghost, and it's a pain in the arse as well. The mimic. Right. So I will warn you, if you're going to play, the mimic sometimes has orbs. They are not something that you can trust. Okay? If there's orbs and you have like fingerprints, freezing temperatures, and whatever the other thing for the mimic is, I think it's the spirit box. If you have any of them and there's orbs, recheck. You have to recheck because it's not one of its things, but it can make orbs appear. And that fucked me off. It really fucked me off because I was like, it can't be the Mimic. It's not. I did all of these things. These are the things that it was. And it came up as Mimic. It was not the Mimic. The orbs was the thing that made it say it was an Onryo or whatever it was, or I think it's Onryo or Raiju. Just like, yeah, fucking. It turned out to be the Mimic because it can sometimes make the orbs appear. Just had an extra level of difficulty, which I did not appreciate. It really pissed me off. So I thought I had it, and I didn't. Escape pod. Is this an escape pod? What a luxury for an escape pod. Look at this ceiling. Christ. It was not. It wasn't Mimic. It fucking wasn't. Right. Let's go to something interesting. Let's go to... Ooh, there's a starbase. Let's go to a starbase. So this is a starbase that appears in several episodes and several movies that they keep using. And it's not particularly interesting. It's also not particularly big. It's roughly about this. It is actually roughly about this size. I think this is 1-to-1, but it's got this section in the middle where a ship can dock. Small ship can dock in here and basically get repaired. It's not big, and I don't think it's that clever either. But yeah, there are a few offices in here as well. But yeah, it's not exciting. It's not very exciting. But I thought it's the only space station that's on here, so let's give it a look. I think Ben Sisko at one point was relieved of his command of the Defiant and ended up in an office in one of these space stations. And he wasn't too pleased. No, he wasn't. He wasn't happy. But, you know, he ended up getting his command back. It was fine. It all worked out in the end. Yeah, so that's a space station. Not particularly interesting. Now, this one over here, this one I've also got a keybind for. Never seen it. Never seen this one before. I think this may have just been a made-up one, but it does look pretty damn good. They've got that water force field there. Head of Communications, Vice Admiral, Appler, Engine, Hey. Now, did that come up because I went through there, or did that come up because that's the guy? That's a server person? No, I think it might just be someone on the server. I don't know. Whatever. The Discord is linked in, so yeah. Who knows? Have you watched Star Trek Discovery, and would you recommend it? I would recommend any Star Trek to you because even if it's not the same as old Star Trek, there's an Enterprise there. There's ships here. That's the Excelsior class. And this is Ambassador class. That's meant to be something else. I don't know what's going on. Oh, yes, these are all the different Enterprises. Okay, yeah, okay. Right. We've been through that. Yeah, even if you are skeptical about the new Star Treks, just watch them. If you like Star Trek, watch Star Trek. There's no... just because it's the bad one doesn't take away from your experience, because there's a lot of things in each of them that interconnect it roots them in the world of Star Trek, or in the universe of Star Trek. For me, it's just an example. I like Stargate SG-1 Atlantis, but they tried a new spin-off and didn't care for it. Was that Universe? Because quite a lot of people didn't like that. I liked the idea, but it was very much Star Trek Voyager. except instead of it being like half a galaxy away, they were like several galaxies away. Which felt like a bit of a cop out, but you know, it was their idea. They could do whatever they want. It's their stuff. Yeah. But if you want to watch Star Trek, watch Star Trek. You like Star Trek, watch it. If it's a bad one, just accept that it's bad. Watch it and accept that it's bad. Don't avoid it. Don't get other people's opinions. If you don't like it and you don't want to watch it, don't watch it. But, you know, you're missing out. You're missing out on the ability to say, yeah, I watched it, it was crap. Trying to watch it isn't watching it. You haven't watched it. So you don't know what happens. You don't know if it's good. If you haven't watched it, you don't know if it's good. You don't know if it's bad. You've just made a decision based on a few episodes. Nothing is good in the first few seasons, okay? That's why Enterprise didn't do well. It got to... I can't remember whether it was three seasons or 4, but it got to 3 to 4 seasons, and then it was cancelled. Didn't do anything after that. It didn't do well because it didn't have a chance. Everything else got 7 seasons, except for that. And I think maybe the original Star Trek, but it was the original Star Trek. So it already had a huge following. So, you know. That's just my opinion. And as correct as my opinions are, you need to make up your own decisions. But I would say watch it. I would always say watch it. Why have these got like 2 nacelles? That's a bit strange. Are these variants? I don't know about that. Ooh. Oh wait, is that... What is that? I feel like you're supposed to stay inside the spaceship. Well, no, you know, if I'm wearing a spacesuit, you can do whatever you like. And I'm not, but I will. It's fine. Hello, Sam, by the way. I didn't see you there. Not that I was looking, but, you know, it's nice to know. Is this like... Is this meant to be like the bridge of a space station? I didn't go to this thing's bridge, did I? Seems like their whole deal. Yeah, I suppose. Let's get to the top of this. So there's all the Enterprises. Oh my god, what is this? Interesting. So what's in here then? Turbo lift. Hopefully all the way to the top. We're not too sure what's going on with that, but for some reason the snow's not working. But I will activate it for you. There you go. Yeah, normally it will just work, but for some reason it isn't right now. I don't know why. Oh, okay, so that was the bridge down there. That thing that we just went into, that's this bit. Of course. Probably should have come up here before. What the hell is this? Is this like a lounge? It is. Okay. Nice. Anyway, I'm not interested in any of this, but I thought it'd be interesting to have a look. Just a quick peek and back to what we were doing. Right, back to Enterprises. So, we've been in that one, and we've been in that one. We've also been in 2 others. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go into Paul Saul's one. She's going to be a hefty systems-focused ship. What the hell is they talking about? Okay, I'm going to do a chaotic interior layout. Interesting. Yeah. So, just to explain to Sam, this server, they are creating pretty much every Star Trek ship that they can find, plus doing their interiors, which is what we're doing. We're exploring the interiors of some of them. Because I've been doing this for a good couple of days now, and I'm feeling like I need to just show it, just as a stream, because I'm enjoying myself. And I am fully surprised that we've gone 2 hours. It's only felt like half an hour to me. It's just amazing. So being larger than this time, I don't know why I'm reading that. That's literally just some shit. So here we are, Enterprise D. Several 100 billion chunks over here. Time flies when you're exploring. Exactly. I'm having fun here, and you can't tell me I'm not. So obviously we're going to head to the bridge first. They're doing something here. They've got like pink stuff going on. Okay, so let's head down. It's difficult to... You know what? I'm going to go creative for this one. Have I spelled that right? Yes, game mode. No, I want C. No? Oh, I've done 2, of course. There we go. Let's drop down. Pop through the roof. There we go. It's the Enterprise D with the fucking weeds. What the fuck is... Oh, that's... Oh, of course, it's 3D. Yes, because the view screens were holographic for a while, which would explain why, like, when you were seeing someone on the screen, they'd always look like they were looking towards whoever was standing here. Yeah, so that's what that's about. That's fairly interesting. They've managed to get around that problem. This is the wrong shape, though, I think. I don't think it was sort of oval shaped. It was definitely wide, but it wasn't like that. Battle Bridge Turbo. Does that just go straight to the Battle Bridge then? Does it not make a detour anywhere? No? Oh my god, the inside of this is so detailed. Look at that map. In fact, look at this map. Wait, it doesn't show it. How do I show it on here? World map. Whatever. This does specifically go to the Battle Bridge, doesn't it? Okay, let's just go and have a look. Emergency exit and bypass. Oh, hello. I'm here. What's this room? Emergency batteries for auxiliary clamp, power support, tanks for fusion reactors. No one cares. Let's go in there. Wait, what? No. Oh, bollocks. Okay, never mind. We're on this deck now. I can't get through that door. I could, but I don't want to bother. I like reading the signs. Clamp support systems as appropriate. Are these like clamps for the saucer section, for where it like detaches? I imagine so. Again with the batteries. Not even AA. I can't even use them. I don't know where I am. I want to see what's in the middle. What's in the middle of the saucer section? Like what are these rooms? Is it just like computer cores and stuff? Whatever it is, it's not allowing me anywhere near it at the moment. Also, have you noticed it looks a bit dark in here? Isn't that weird? Can I make it brighter? Can make it brighter. Gamma Bright is a good mod. Although it's sort of made the FPS go down a bit. That's a bit weird. Bulk compression height, again with just tanks and stuff. So is that what's in there? Just tanks? Huh. I want to get to that park that's at the front. I can see like grassy areas. I'm back and gay. Good, I'm glad. For a show called Star Trek, not once have they gone for a trek on a star. No, they haven't. Imagine if they could. What would that look like? Just white. Just all over the screen. And screaming. I don't know why they haven't done it. They should. Botany lab-ish. Or lab-ish. Bulk fruit racks. Okay, there's not much space. Okay, here we go. Fruit racks. I agree. I'm going to put that gamma back down because my frame rate just fucking tanked. Bring that down a bit to... There we go, back to where it was. Yeah, just come back now. Bit strange, don't know why that did that. I like it. I love some big old fruit racks. Yeah. The bigger the fruit, the better. Insert gay joke here. Ooh, what's that? Climbing fruit? Who cares? We don't care about fruit. We want to try and get to that that what looks like a park at the front here. Stairs. Oh! Oh my god, this looks amazing. And remember, this is on the Enterprise. This was all meant to be here. But because, you know, funding, they couldn't do it. But I reckon if they redid it now, this would all be in there. It just shows like the limitations of certain series and the way that it was filmed and all that stuff doesn't make it better than the current ones. The current ones, they're giving you what Star Trek was meant to be. I don't get why people hate on them so much. I've never used that term before, hate on someone, but I don't get why they do it. This is a theatre. This is a theatre. With a mock-up of the bridge, transporter room, and I don't know, the bedroom? Amazing. What's back there? Is there behind the scenes? Oh my god, there is. With mirrors, actual mirrors as well. That's pretty clever. I mean, it's not clever. I mean, it looks like tiles, but yeah, I wasn't expecting this. That is pretty good. Wow. And the frame rate is going to shit. I don't know why. It was fine for a minute. Love me some racks. Yeah. I liked the newer ones, if anything. I appreciated that they tried to make everything at least hint or harken back to the original, especially in their actor choices. Yeah. They do have a lot of people who were in the old ones that are in it now as extras, because they had a lot of extras. They were doing all sorts of stuff. They're in it now as well, doing like main roles sometimes. They certainly have done a lot of. They've done a lot of good for the current series. I don't really know what this is, but it looks sci-fi-y, whatever it is. Yeah, it looks a bit dark though. That's my problem with this. Maybe have I done something? Do I need to bring the graphics down a bit? I'm getting like frame drops. Brightness. Why is my brightness down to there, or have I just done that? Oh. Oh, okay. Let's put Gamma Bright back on. Why did that happen? If Gamma Bright is on or off, does that make that a different sort of brightness? That's weird. Whatever. Yeah, what was I about to say? I was about to say something like good. 10 forward. We need to go to 10 forward. Like this, if this was in the Enterprise, why were they always at 10 forward? I don't get it. Were they just hoping, like, out of sight, out of mind? Fuck that. Short turbulence. I'm trying to get to the front of the ship. I'm not even sure if I'm on, like, the right deck. I don't think I am. I can hit the right deck. Yeah. So I feel like in the newer series, Discovery and Lower Decks and stuff like that, especially in Lower Decks, them bringing in things that you remember from the older series. While it's nice, they don't need to do it every episode. Lower Decks specifically, every scene you look at it and you're like, okay, so that's from Deep Space Nine, that was from Enterprise, that's from Voyager, that is a ship from the original series. I know what episode that was from as well. Just everything. It sort of grates on me, and the humour isn't even that good. I get what they were going for. They were trying to write it as Star Trek fans. That's why the people from Lower Decks are basically fans of the people in the better ships, But it just doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel right. In fact, it doesn't feel right that just because they are on a ship that is one of the lesser ships, they're not the flagship. They are. They pick up the trash basically. 9 forward. Interesting. So above 10 forward is 9 forward. Oh, imagine if Guinan had a rival. Can you imagine that? And it's like upstairs, it's like really heavy bassy music, and she's just fucking upstairs with a broom. That'd be amazing. Can you imagine? Oh, that should have happened. Oh, they really missed a trick there. So I'm on deck 9. At least I know that. Briefing conference room. Okay. What was I saying? Something about Lower Decks. Yeah, the captain didn't need to be fucking wacky. They didn't need to make everyone on that ship a fucking cartoon. I know they are cartoons. It is literally a cartoon, but they didn't need to make them. They didn't need to make them crazy. The whole point was like Lower Decks. They are the people below the captain. They're below the people on the bridge. They were just like, the people who tidy up all the rooms that are left after crazy experiments exploded or something. It's not meant to be everybody is lower down and therefore, angry and just horrible to each other. It doesn't feel like Star Trek to me. It just feels like Family Guy. That's my problem with it. Doesn't feel like Star Trek. And they try to make it like Star Trek, but it doesn't work. There's no stairs into 10 forward. Okay, I'll ignore that. Fucking stairs. But this is pretty good. This is a pretty good recreation. Pretty faithful, sort of. Back there needs a bit of work. There wasn't shelves. It was a sort of decorative piece, but yeah, I like it. This is good. Maybe there's another version which doesn't have this going on, but yeah, I like it. Needs to be a bit moodier, but yeah, it's good. I like it. Brilliant. 10 forwards there. The red shirts. Yeah. I mean, there's red shirts. I mean, if there's anything you've learned from Star Trek is don't wear a red shirt. Or anything red. Even if, I know they've changed the colours now, so, before it was, gold was the command colour. That was command. Red was engineering, and blue was science. They swapped that around. Red was command, and gold was engineering. I get that. But they then introduced a thing called Red Squad, which was, the elite cadets from from what's it called? Starfleet Academy. Right, they got special treatment, everything, all that. But they were Red Squad. Fucking wiped them out in Deep Space Nine. Don't wear red. If you hear the word red, keep away from it, okay? The whole ship fucking exploded Don't go anywhere near red. Red equals blood and danger. Don't. It's just a running theme in Star Trek. It just happens. Is this supposed to be like an escape pod? Okay, I said about keeping away from red. Don't... What is that meant to mean? What's that? Is that... It's blood. Okay. So what are the key areas? Oh, engineering, obviously. Got to go to engineering. The bridge, engineering, 10 forward if it's the Enterprise. This just looks amazing. I love it. I know they're not all red shirts, lol, just the expendable crewman joke. Yeah, I know. It does happen, though. That's the thing. It's a big problem. I don't think they've actually covered that in Lower Decks. What is this area? The fuck? Again, I hate Lower Decks, but I've watched it because it's Star Trek and I fucking love Star Trek. Japanese Zen garden. You don't say. It's pretty good. I like it. Botanical gardens. You've got to remember, this is all within that ship. This is 1-to-1 scale. And that's what amazes me about it. It's all here. It all apparently exists. Yeah, I've got to find a turbo lift and get to... Oh, you know what? I actually can't get to engineering in this bit because this is just the saucer section. The fuck? The fuck? What is this meant to be? I don't understand. Is there like a label here somewhere? Jeffrey's Tube. Okay, we get that. Cargo bay. Oh, is this a cargo bay? Is this what cargo bay looks like on the Enterprise? I suppose it makes sense. But where's the cargo? I suppose you can make the joke cargo space. No, cargo road. Okay, so this must be the shuttle bay for the big shuttle bay at the end of, at the back of the saucer section. I think. Yeah, here it is. Here's the door. What? What's happening? Oh. Was that an end portal? Or a nether portal? One of the two. Jesus, get out of there. Christ. It was, wasn't it? That was a portal. Yeah, maybe they should switch over to the water, because that wasn't good. Yeah, so here's the drive section. Let's can we? Okay, we're still in that. Okay, we'll go back to spectator mode because it's a bit difficult to get around. What was it? Game mode spectator. Are we good? Good. Right. Here we are. Oh god, fuck, where are we? Where are we? I believe this is going to be like the battle bridge. No, hang on. We're way too far over. And boop, battle bridge. There we go. Battle bridge. I don't know what's going on here. What the fuck is that? I don't think I really want to know. Okay. It's good. It's good. Doesn't look too much like the battle bridge, but I don't give a shit. Head for battle bridge. Small head for the battle bridge crew. Oh, toilet. It means. Okay, good. General use to main bridge. Oh, I see. That's where that was meant to go. Okay, general use. But I want to go to engineering. Let's find engineering among this chaos that's coming towards us. That's the other shuttle bay. That should be like the rear shuttle bay of the ass end of nowhere. I think this is the one that we always see in the series, but yeah, it's not. It's a little bit more detailed than the one that we actually do see, because it's more like a fucking box room, isn't it? The one that we see in the series. Yeah, the one we see is always this one over here. Yeah, I was correct. I know my starships. I think the red shirts were originally white, but they just reused the uniforms. I think that's probably correct. That makes sense. I mean, why spend so much money furnishing these people with things that they're obviously going to get destroyed with? Impulse power direct feed regulator. Raw matter injector assembly. I'm looking for the warp core. Here we go. Engineering. Perfect. Here we are. I like it. It's sort of a little bit oversized there, and also, what's going on there? Just walk off the edge. Okay, will do. But it's all here. It makes sense. So, another one of those weird fun facts. This entire area was used again, over and over again, in the Next Generation series for various different sort of open rooms. They just got rid of the table here, blocked that off, and there was like a corridor just going off there and off there, and they used it as sort of like a, well, almost like a meeting room for several corridors. But like past this, it was literally just the warp core, but it was obviously blocked off so you couldn't see it, which was interesting use of space. The final frontier, you know. Yeah, I don't really know. This bit I'm not too sure about, because when you see it in the series, it goes sort of corner this way. I don't know. It can't be perfect, can it? Are there toilets, or did they just use teleporters to remove the poop from the inside of the bums? You know, half of me thinks that would be much more efficient. I would like that. You know, I wouldn't want to sit there constantly. Or maybe just, you know, food that is efficiently used inside your gut. It just, you know, gives you longer fingernails or something because it's being used somewhere in your body. Computer core in a corridor access way. Okay, this is a computer core. Fucking massive computer core. Oh yes, I forgot there were certain episodes that actually were in the computer core. Yeah, that's weird. It looked more like this. Yeah, strange. Why even eat? Just teleport the nutrients into my... Yeah, get a hyper spray. There we go. I'm done. I'm done for the week. I would. Was there a thing at the end of the thing? The fuck am I looking at here? The fuck is this? Where am I? Oh, this is the deflector. Calvin says I got a working strip on the D finally. Nice. Yes, that's the deflector. Fucking massive. Look at that. Does that mean he's near me? Unless he's talking about a different D. I think there's a few of them. There should be a room inside the nacelles, because there was an episode where they were investigating a suicide because of some psychic bullshit. But yeah, there was a little room, and you could see into the nacelle See all the things. Where am I? The coils. Is this the room? Yeah, here we go. And there's like a door that opens up, and the plasma comes down, meets in the middle, and fucks off that way into the nacelle. And he jumped into it, and he vaporized. And it turned out that there was like a skeleton hidden in here somewhere, which is a bit weird because you'd think, on general scans you'd find it. But yeah, look at all this shit. A lot of the time when I was watching that episode, I'd be like, how would that room even fit in the nacelles? But then when you see the size of the ship, remember, 1-to-1 scale, this is how big it would have been in real life had they built it. Yeah, you could fit more than one room in there. It's massive. This is just the fucking warp engine. What the fuck is that? Oh, this must be how they're building some of these. They have a picture from the front, the side, and the bottom and the top, and they're dealing with it like that. I don't know. Maybe they're modelling it in some way. I don't know. I haven't asked anybody.
There's a fucking goose in here.
Needle
Hi.
pooped 1 times.
Stop
Poopy,
pooping.
Poopy.
You did a poopy. Very good. I like a poopy. Or is that the order that you're doing it? Poopy. Maybe a wank. Poopy. It's up to you. I'm not questioning. Many poopies. Good, you can do as many as you like. Do it on my face. Don't do it on my face. Yes. So, yeah, you can definitely fit a room in here. It does seem a bit strange that you'd stick a room in one of the engines, though. You'd think there'd be quite. I don't know how. I don't specifically know how a warp engine works. I know the basics, but you'd think there'd be a shit ton of radiation, or at least some danger happening here. Like, where's the turbo lift? How do they get up here? Is this it? I want to follow it, see if it's like viable. It goes along here, so there's definitely room at least. What's this room? Jeffrey's tubes? Tubes for Jeffrey? There's millions, says Jeffrey. Or there's millions of Jeffreys. All under one nacelle? This is... So do people live in the Jeffrey's tubes? Not in the Jeffrey's tubes, in the... There's a toilet here! This is meant to be a toilet! Are there quarters? Are there people living in this area? What the fuck is this room? Why is that necessary? Turbo lift implies the existence of a slower non-turbo lift. Yeah, they're called elevators. Or just lifts. A lift would suggest the presence of a put downer as well. A lift or a not lift. Lift or push. How do I get... I want to get out of the... Right, so now we're going out of the nacelle. We're going down through the pylon. It's like... Does that even have the width? I suppose it does, but why would you bother? I mean, whose idea was it to even put... You could have done that... You could have had that room elsewhere on the ship, surely. I mean, what's so important that they have to be so close to the... Like... The warp engine? Why would people ever use legs when teleporters exist? Exactly. In the new Star Trek, they sort of don't. they had like, because they've like gone from like the past of Star Trek into like 900 years into the future of the current Star Trek. They've started like introducing new technology, like their comm badges are also teleporters now, so they can just go and then just appear anywhere on the ship. It's like magic. It's like fucking Harry Potter. It's like, why? So okay, that if that exists, why is anybody walking anywhere? Why has this happened? How did I get here? What is this place? I have no memory of this place. Fabrication, machine shop, mass fab, replica. Oh, okay. So it's a replica. It's like almost like a replimat. Fabrication machine. Yeah. Okay. So they just replicate things. So this must be an industrial replicator. Interesting. Because we've heard of these things in episodes, but we've just never seen them. Interesting. Okay. Why would people? You could save so much room by not needing any corridors. Exactly. Again with the exactlies. Stop bringing me to these conclusions of yes. I agree. Okay. What is that? Hold up. There's like a sort of like a corridor over here. Is this it? Am I in it? You see that thing here? This can't be it, can it? It's like a... What is that line? Is it a corridor? Is it just this? Does this curve round? It doesn't. So what is that? Whatever it is, it runs along here. Or am I in it now? Hold up. Is the map correct? What the fuck am I looking at? Oh, I can't even see it. That's weird. If replicators exist, you could eat any animal in the shape of a turkey dinosaur. Why wouldn't you? You could eat vegetables in the shape of a turkey dinosaur, or a whatever that is. Why not? Why not make everything just the shape of a knob? I would. Just gobbling down the knobs. Yum yum yum. Lion nuggets. Yeah, imagine if they had done that. They'd actually like scanned a lion, put its like genetic makeup into the replicator so it knows what the meat of a lion was, and then it could just create it out of energy, and nobody would question it, because you can just do it. If they know what a lion is made out of, then they can just do whatever they like. You're not killing a lion, you're just making it out of lion meat because they know how to make lion meat. That'd be amazing. It's why I don't think people should be trusted with a holodeck, because they could just do anything. Giant breasts.
Goose in here.
Just needle pooped 1 times. Gobble down the knobs, yum yum yum.
Just have a room, put a woman in the middle, just default woman. Okay, increase her boobs 20,000%, and just let that happen. Why not? Blow that man up. Brilliant. It's not doing anything. Giraffe milkshake, exactly. Probably tastes gross, but fuck it. Why not? I want to be floating around in space, pointing at moons, and they turn into biscuits. I would do that. There's a fucking goose in here.
Needle pooped 1 times. Booba.
Booba. Booba! We googled Booba, by the way, as in the TV program. The weird trip that it is, and it came up with porn. So we're not doing that anymore. We're not Googling boobar. It wasn't that I'd accidentally typed in booba or anything. I typed in boobar TV series, and it came up with porn of the boobars. So that's no longer happening. We're not doing that. Fuck them. That'd be gross. You can fuck off. This is, again, a big area. There's supposed to be dolphins. There's like a room here which has dolphins in it. I gotta know which room is the dolphin room. I had to Google was bird lock was to what? I had to Google bird lock was today. How much have you drunk? Because you sound like you're pissed. Either that or I didn't understand the sentence that came out of your mouth. What? I had to Google what a bird lock was today. Okay. What is a bird lock? Alexa, what is a bird lock?
Here is an answer from an Alexa Answers contributor that I translated. A burglar is someone who illegally enters a demarcated area
Sambi77
when
pooped
overcoming
one
an obstacle
times.
in order
Delicious
to gain
dolphin
possession
soda
of
with giant
objects and or
space boobies.
information. Did that answer your question?
Sam? I was listening to that. Or at least I was trying to listen to that. And I didn't hear what either of you said. God fucking damn it. Delicious dolphin soda with giant space boobies. Right, okay. Alexa, what is a bird lock?
The noun burglar is usually
No, not burglar! You
commits
fucking
burglary.
penis! Alexa, stop! Alexa! Hello? Alexa? Good.
I don't know that one.
Alexa! Fuck's sake! Listen to me!
Sorry, I don't know that
You're
one.
a fucking bitch. Alexa, what is a bird lock?
The noun burglar is usually
Not
defined as a
burglar!
person
Not
who commits
burglar!
burglary.
Alexa, not burglar!
Henry Hill, Old Dirty Bastard,
There's a
James
fucking
Earl
goose in
Ray,
here.
Doris Payne,
Sambi77
Stanley
pooped
Williams
one
and
times.
others.
Alexa, add
What
a
the
small
fuck is
willy
going
to my
on?
shopping list.
No, I deleted your shopping list, by the way. Alexa, what is a bird lock?
Sorry, I don't know that.
You were answering me earlier, you little fucking bitch! I've just lost my fucking... I need those sticky notes. See what you've done to me? Alexa, what is a bird lock?
The adjective homebound is usually defined as...
That's not what I said!
For
Where
more,
are my sticky
ask me
notes?
to give you more definitions for homebound.
Not homebound! Where are my fucking sticky notes? Oh, I'll find them later. She literally was explaining what a bird lock was earlier. Alexa, what is a bird lock?
Popish is usually defined as pertaining to pop.
What? There's a fucking goose in here!
Sambi77 pooped one times. Alexa, what is a turd clock?
She can't hear you, but... Alexa, what is a turd clock?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, a clogged toilet is one that is unable to flush due to something impeding its flow.
Somebody had to put that into Alexa? What? Oh, fucking hell. I'm gonna have to Google it, aren't I? Because fucking Alexa isn't capable of understanding simple, basic sentences. I nearly typed in Alexa. I was going to ask Google, Alexa. There's a fucking goose in here.
Needle pooped 1 times. Sambi is a turn clog.
Boo. That was a bit silly. What am I Googling? Bird. What am I Googling? Bird lock. What the fuck is a bird lock? You're just talking bollocks.
Sambi 77 pooped 1 times. Needle is burnt cock.
Burnt cock. Yum yum yum. It's better than uncooked cock. Oh. Can I just have my game back? Thank you. Right. I can't remember where I was going. And nor do I care. Oh yeah, I was looking for dolphins. They're supposed to be like an aquarium or something. Have they made it? Is it here? Hello? Aquarium? Fucking bird lock. Didn't even come up with an answer.
In here. Needle pooped 1 times. Burnt cock yum yum gobble up all the knobs.
Fucking children! I'm working with children. What is this? Okay. Right. Well, that's enough of that. Let's. I'll probably find the dolphins later. So that's Enterprise D. There's one more Enterprise. No, in fact, there's 2 more Enterprises. There's a fucking goose in here.
Sambi 77 pooped 1 times. RR big space motorboat.
RR. You're just experimenting with your bits. That was a sentence. Seeing what you can get away with. Well, please don't do anything racist. In fact, I don't think you can. Don't try it though. Ooh, does this have a room? It's got a room. Yeah. Very nice. Ew. Oh fuck! I need my cold coffee now. Right. Okay, I was just seeing if there was a room in there. I want to get to the bridge. Let's go to the bridge. Bridge.
There's a fucking goose in here. Needle pooped 1 times. Can confirm Sambi is experimenting with his bits.
Fucking hell. They were really asking for trouble when they named that, didn't they? Fucking bits. Hey, this... What the fuck? That's not... Are they meant to have columns there? This looks good, though. It's a bit small. But it's there. It's good. It's all good. Enterprise Industrial Battering Ram. Correct. Is this a toilet? Oh, it's an office. With a toilet. And a shower, I think. Yeah. Okay. And just one thing, I just want to see engineering as well. Just these little things. Ooh, it opened up into a big room, which I like. There's a fucking goose in here.
Sambi 77 pooped 1 times. Show us your Enterprise D.
I've already shown you my D. We're now on to E. This is my E. What is this room? Oh, I like this room. It's a bit weird though. Why is this? What is it? What are they? What? Eh? What? What is that? Is that an airlock? Where's that go? Is that another toilet? I keep finding toilets. I suppose they've had to like think about how much space there is in a spaceship and like the perfect ratio, like, toilet to square space is. The fuck is this? Oh, it goes out there. Okay. So yeah, maybe there has to be a toilet every like 50 meters or something. This is good though. It does look a little bit like the Enterprise E. Just a bit though, not entirely. Anyway, I want to go to the engineering because I want to check to see if they got that right. Nope. Skip through the outside, shall we? And through all this chaos. What the fuck was that? Oh, okay. Medbay with an opening into nothing. Is there meant to be a door there? What's in here? Another toilet. Always with the toilets. Okay. To engineering, please. Holodeck.
There's a fucking goose in here.
There's a fucking goose in here.
Sambi77 pooped 1 times. Where is Darta's house and why isn't his cat in there?
Where's his house? I don't know, maybe it's in the fucking holodeck. What the fuck is going on up there? Why is it incomplete? I don't like it. I don't like it. Why did it say data as well? That's not right. We have a Flutter Younger joining us.
You're still going.
I am still going. It was very surprising that I went for 2 hours and thought it was only half an hour. Transporter room! Nice. Oh, wait, no. Okay, maybe it is. Transporter room and maybe Replimat as well. Whatever. I think I've gone too far down. Or not far enough. I can see it from here.
Sambi77 pooped 1 times. Unrealistic holodeck, no giant space boober.
Yes, no giant space boobs. Of course, that's a totally unrealistic holodeck. Well, that's sort of accurate, but
How do I get chat on this thing again?
Control Alt F and then tab through.
Firefox is installing updates.
Amazing. I'm probably going to end in a bit because it's been like
Oh, I see.
it's only 3 hours.
I see how it is.
Main corridor. I'm just sort of. It seems like the more like movie centric ships don't have as much detail that I can remember from certain things, whereas like things like Voyager and the Enterprise, they've got a lot more stuff going on in them. So I know what the fuck is this.
Oh, God damn it. Just opened 3 more tabs. How do you go through tabs?
It's Control Tab.
Oh, tab.
I said tab through.
Yeah, it means nothing to me.
Have you never used a browser before?
Well, I've never sat there using the keyboard, no.
Fair enough. Right.
No giant space boober.
Yeah, basically. Oh, so
Wasn't
this.
that a thing we were looking at where they look like penises?
I don't know.
We were looking at Teletubbies and then someone
Oh,
said,
boo bars, yeah. Yeah, we looked at that and then there were penises.
Of course.
Yeah, I've already explained that. we don't look at boo bar anymore.
There's a fucking goose in here!
Needle pooped 1 times. Booba 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 booba.
They're having fun with the text to speech. They can do one bit and have the text to speech work. Which I was not expecting.
Yeah, I was expecting at some point.
Yeah, connect deuterium control conduits to system. Okay, we'll do. Bye bye. Anyway, I'm gonna go to a different ship now because this one doesn't have much detail that I know about.
To Voyager yet?
Nope. But I can.
Needle pooped 1 times. Yes.
Just yes, yes.
Just yes.
Voyager. This one I know a little bit about, but not a lot. I know
Voyager's
enough.
the only one I've watched.
Yeah.
Fucking goose in here! Sort of
Needle pooped 1 times. Oh.
Oh, whoa, okay.
Captain Janeway.
Captain Wayne J.
Sambi77
Does look
pooped
like
one
the fridge
times.
though, doesn't
A
it?
single
It
penny
does.
to make a
It's
robot
really
say
good.
willy willy bum bum nipple.
Single penny to make a robot say willy willy bum bum nipple. Thank you, Sam. Thank you very much.
Hey, don't complain. You're making
This
literally pennies.
Literally pennies. This stream has turned into a child's plaything. But I like it. I like it a lot. And this is the other room. This is a lot more detailed than the other versions of this that I saw.
Of course, it's Voyager.
Voyager.
The best.
Was there a replicator over here before? I don't know.
Is that a cup of coffee?
It's a cup of coffee. It's probably tea or grey hot.
Cup of coffee.
Guapa, 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 guapa.
Earl Grey hot, as opposed to Earl Grey cold.
Replicator, replicate me a cup of Earl Grey cold.
Well, it's either that or it gets it lukewarm.
Room temperature, please.
Oh, okay. So this is Voyager before the fucking replicators blew out and they replaced it with a galley.
There's a fucking goose in here!
Sambi77
Oh, yeah, 'cause they
pooped
had
one
that
times.
weird guy
I enjoy
doing
being the
the
voice
cooking.
in your head that Flat the Younger can't hear.
He could hear it if he puts the headphones on, but you know, he's not going to go that far for my stream.
What's in your head?
Yeah.
Yeah. One of many.
Ooh, VIP diplomatic quarters. I hate it.
What's that little box on the desk?
It's a little box of pain. I'm getting you one for your birthday
Well, why not Christmas?
because I want you to worry.
That's alright. You know me. I'm the world's biggest procrastinator. If I've got 5 months to put it off, I'll be fine. Back of my mind is where that's going. Along with all my credit card debt.
Arch head. It's just a toilet, I think. That's what that head means.
There's a fucking goose in here!
Needle pooped one times.
only way you get
So we
head
can
in a
say mean
toilet
things
is if
about the
there's a hole in the
disembodied
wall.
voice and they won't hear them.
Tish.
Yes.
He never does a badum tish when I tell him.
I couldn't hear you. I was listening to what Needle was saying.
Oh, right. So we can say mean things about the disembodied voice and they won't hear them. Exactly. That's my room.
I just love looking through these ships. Like, what the fuck is this room? Is this like a
Really?
gymnasium?
Automod won't allow the word cunt.
Why? Why?
Being censored again. What, have you tried cunt before?
Yeah, last stream. I need to go through that. In fact, I need my sticky
Needle
notes, which I
pooped
chucked
one
at
time.
Alexa and
Cunt.
missed because she's being a bitch. I don't even know what a bird lock is.
Sambi77 pooped one times.
Again.
Oh no, the voice
Yeah.
can read.
I don't know that.
Scarpa.
Or anything. I wish I was Google.
Oh, fucking I want my game back. Thank you. Anyway. Just sits there going, no. Transporter room.
Look, it's the thing that goes wow.
Wop.
And they go,
Beam me up, Mr. Tuvok.
and he goes, no, that would be illogical. And they're all like,
He just goes, no bollocks.
this is my ship now.
Oh, why I oughta.
Transporter transceiver low level. Okay, good. I want to go to the engineering. Where's engineering?
I mean, even as a homosexual man, you have to admit, 7 of 9, right?
What about her?
Four, as we straight
Four?
men say.
You know, there's actually a thing about that.
There's a
there?
fucking goose in here!
Yeah.
Sambi77 pooped one times. There's a gucking foos in here.
Foos in here.
There's so when
A foos radar.
speaking of 7 of 9, is a cargo bay. Is there Borg alcoves here?
Oh,
Doesn't
I
seem
want
to
to
be.
see her cargo bay, if you know what I mean.
Yes.
Bumhole.
When-
I meant bumhole.
When they brought her onto the show,
Yeah.
the person who plays Janeway wasn't too happy with her. In fact, she hated the
Yeah, I'll
the
bet,
person
because
who-
before that she was the sexy.
No,
confident
she
woman.
wasn't. The sexy woman was meant to be Kez.
Who?
Yeah, she was,
The half Klingon lady.
no, the Ocampan who was in the series before.
Oh, that must be before I.
It was
remember.
Neelix's girlfriend, essentially. didn't look anything like Neelix, obviously, because they were completely different species. But she was basically the eye candy. But yeah, it didn't really work out like that. And when the things were, what do they call it? The ratings started going down. They got rid of Kez and brought in 7 of 9.
Isn't Kez a kestrel?
And
Yes, from the movie.
yes, that movie with the boy, the little boy,
What movie have you been watching?
the one with the little boy in. I don't know what room this is. And
So-
yeah, so she wasn't too happy that her show had basically become like
Porn.
yeah.
Well, it's not her
That's pretty
show, is it?
Well, she's the captain.
She's the captain of the ship, not the captain of the fucking cameras.
Yeah, but the actors like also have a bit of a say. They're like, I'm not really comfortable with where this is going. Can I be written out? And they're like,
She's
no, you can't be.
She's just jealous she wasn't
Engage!
getting ogled as much.
With a really whistly teeth.
Yeah. Went a bit Paul Saul there for a second.
Exploring Star Trek ships. Is that just me going through all the levels?
MineTrek, is that what this is called?
Yeah, that's the name of the server.
Huh.
Yeah, MineTrek.
Well, I guess they couldn't call it StarCraft, could they?
No, they couldn't actually. Oh fuck! I've just gone.
I was
shit.
wondering how long as well before you'd
There's
give
a
up and just
fucking
make
goose in
yourself all
here.
floaty.
Sambi77
Go through
pooped 2
stuff.
times. Space Boober
Hey!
caused space arguments.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does indeed.
Space Boober cause space argument.
Here we are. Yeah. Warp core.
Oh, is that the warp core, is it?
Yeah. I like it. It
I
looks.
Always
bit-
imagined it would be blue.
Yeah. I don't know what it is with the Voyager warp core, because every warp core up until Voyager's had like a top bit and a bottom bit. Antimatter through the top, matter through the bottom, and then it explodes in the middle, and that's where all the energy comes from. Goes off to the warp nacelles. Voyager doesn't seem to have that.
No, it's just a big shaft.
Where the fuck does that happen? Never explained. Never even seen it. So yeah, that's a bit weird. But it looks like the one from one of the old movies, and they quite liked that effect, so they decided to do it for Voyager, which was good.
Good.
And I like it as well because it does look a little bit more
Divert power to the warp core.
mysterious, a bit more sci-fi, you know, better than fucking LED lights going
There's a
down.
fucking goose in here.
Needle pooped 1 time. It's just a big shaft.
It's just a big shaft. I do like big shafts.
Ha! He does.
God, look at that fucking shaft. Oh, now I'm in it.
Get on me shaft!
No.
Broom, broom.
And then it pops out the bottom because it can be ejected
Does a
sometimes.
space fart.
Also, the nacelles go up. That's another interesting thing. Don't know why that
There's
is.
a fucking goose in here.
Actually, I think there is.
Sambi77 pooped 1 times. Get in the warp core.
I'm in the warp core. I was in the warp core already. Fuck you. Yeah, I think the reason the warp nacelles go up is because it's a much more efficient warp bubble.
There's a fucking
But
goose in here.
But
Needle
if they're
pooped
up,
1 times. That ship has a butthole.
it does have a butthole.
They do.
If the warp
Nice shit,
nacelles
do it fart.
if the warp nacelles are up, the saucer section blocks the ability to take in stellar gases for fuel.
Why do you know all this?
Because I've watched a lot of Star Trek and been on the wiki a lot. And also, you know, when you watch something and are interested in it, it just sort of you ask these questions.
There's a fucking goose
Like,
in here.
why do the warp nacelles
Sambi77
go
pooped
up?
1 times.
Yeah, it looks great.
My warp
but-
nipples go up when I get excited.
Have you read that?
Warp nipples.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, so it's that's just how it is. I research these things because it interests me.
Well, you
doesn't
can't
interest
go
me, I
if,
don't.
if you've got flaccid warp nipples.
I don't really need bigger warp nipples. There's a Delta Flyer.
Milk my warp nipples.
You can go in here.
Well, I admire your passion, because my passion, even for a show I really like, barely goes outside of, like, Goku can do a Kamehameha.
Yeah.
Although, to be fair, I do have a scarily encyclopedic knowledge of Dragon Ball Z, which is for all intents and purposes, a kids show, whereas this is very much not.
Hmm.
So you can at least say that you're more mature than me, which we knew anyway. So
What the fuck is this room? What's in here?
it's the big thing room, the hammer probes room. Yes.
Hammer probes?
Yeah, they're probes for hammering.
Hammer probes?
Get a good hammering going with those probes.
Hammer the probes in? Standard probes.
Hammer the probes in.
Quantum
nice and deep.
torpedoes. Oh, it's the torpedo room.
Quantum torps. Is that meant to be a torpedo? It looks like a Duracell battery.
It looks like a magnet,
Yeah,
doesn't
one
it?
of those little square magnets.
Standard probes, and yeah, okay. I think this is like...
What's
Yeah,
the
look, there we
kid
go.
show? I didn't hear.
Torpedoes.
Jim will fix it.
I was going this way because I wanted to check out that room right at the back of the ship, the one that I was saying. You know, they always go to, like, you know, this ship's 10 forward. Why do they never go to this bit at the back? Because,
We
like,
never talk about the back rooms.
cause look, this room's perfectly usable. Why don't they use
it like a cafe?
They never use this room. Yeah, it's like a lounge.
Nice.
Rear phaser systems, which just happens to be through the lounge. Fuck.
Yeah, get a coffee, shoot a giant laser beam.
Yeah, why not? Rear phaser system, EPS relays. You know, why not? Yeah, and then storage for shuttles.
Joe spoke over you this time, so it sounded like Jim will fix it.
It probably
yeah,
is Jim will
I
fix
definitely
it.
didn't say Jim will fix it. I did. I said Jim will fix it.
Mass fabricator. Fabricating some mass.
Originally, I said the kids show was Dragon Ball Z. I was saying how I have encyclopedic knowledge of that.
I can see how that would sound like Jim will fix it.
No, then, the balls are in it.
Don't. Fucking hell. And Hitler was there. We have to
Yeah,
get that in
of
there as
course,
well,
yeah,
because we always
Fritzl.
go to Nazi Fritzl, yeah.
Yeah. Just checking off the list of things we always talk about that we really should.
Yeah. So I told you about this, didn't I? There was always this thing like, how did they fit all those shuttles in there if, like, they've only got a limited amount of them? Because
Lube.
it doesn't look like it can fit, does it?
Well,
But
I think you of all people
They've
would
done
be
it.
one who would understand how things go into things when they don't look like they should fit. Again, I need a badum tish, but I don't have a button.
you're not allowed a button. But
There you go,
they
I'll
even
do my
managed to
own
fit
one.
a corridor down the side here as well.
Interesting.
Don't lie.
Oh, it was good.
Interesting.
There's a
it's
fucking
not.
goose in here.
Samby77
they
pooped
did, they
one
said all the
times.
things.
Bar
They
dumb
did.
tish.
Now Samby's just doing the bar dum tish, apparently.
Thank you.
Bar dum tish.
Badum tish.
Yeah.
Well,
So
how,
that's,
how are you supposed to spell badum?
Well, that's just how it said. It said bar dum rather than badum.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's- yeah.
Finally, let's go to the Defiant and then we'll do it. Because it's only a small
Defiant
ship.
is Deep Space Nine, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Showed up in, I think, Series 3 because they were trying to do bigger show plot points, but they couldn't do that in their little fucking runabout shuttles that they had. They wanted to get off the space station, basically, but have a slightly more capable ship. And their answer was the Defiant. So,
There's a
I'm trying to
fucking
find the
goose in
bridge.
here.
Samby77 pooped one times. Bar dumb tash.
Dumb Tash. Oh, fucking hell. That was a mistake, putting the...
Oh yeah, that's the bridge.
It's the bridge for Dibsbus Noon,
It is.
which is... that should curve round, but, you know, whatever. It's Minecraft. And I think the engine room is even, like, on the same level. Transporter Chief? What? Captain's quarters? They all, like, right outside the bridge?
Why not?
Yeah, why not? Oh! Transporter bay, excuse me.
I really never watched Deep Space Nine.
It's It's an acquired taste.
I swear it...
Engine room.
Because my mum used to watch it all the time, and I swear it was just the Quark show. Every time I came down to see it, it was Quark. His little getting up to no good.
They did have, admittedly, Ferengi episodes where it was like the comic relief of the series. Yeah, they'd have one.
Sorry, I'm moving the microphone. I hope it
They'd
doesn't
have
make noises.
like one episode per series where it was just like, you know, Quark and his brother Rom like doing something because of the Grand Nagus. Yeah, Rom.
so he gets a ridiculous name like Quark, and his brother's just called Ron.
Yeah, not Ron, Rom.
Right, as in emulator.
Yeah.
That's their father's name, emulator.
Oh fuck! I know his father's name.
Yeah, I just told you.
Emulator. Yeah. Why not? Yeah. So that's that. Is this the? I think they've got a shuttle bay.
Deep Space Nine was all the fun of a deep space exploration in a ship that doesn't move or do anything. Isn't that all of Star Trek?
Basically, they boldly stayed exactly where they were.
Yeah, no, space moves around them, not the other way around.
Futurama style.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, shuttle bay. So yeah, this was the only warship that they ever built because of the Borg. The Borg happened, and they were like, right, we need ships that can fucking murder a Borg ship. So it was overpowered, nearly destroyed itself in testing.
Ugh.
And for some reason, it always docked at the front, right? So there needed to be a like this here, but I don't think it was on the model. There's like a docking bay here, but like, the fuck? How did they get onto the? Where the docking bay would have been was also where probes came out. So it was a bit strange. It was very inconsistent.
The Borg are killing everyone. Let's only build one ship. Yeah, that's all you need. Against a giant Xbox.
It wasn't just
Did you
one
show
ship.
him the Borg cube I bought you for Christmas?
I haven't actually. I haven't shown anybody.
I bought him a Borg cube for Christmas.
Because it's a bit of a shit present.
It like
It's actually a really good present.
fuck you. It's good compared to the nothing you've gotten me.
Yeah, I've got an idea.
Okay.
So I've got a Borg ship. Hang on, where is it? There we are. Let's get the.
It's a giant floating Xbox.
You may be on camera, by the way.
It's alright. I'm in my washing's being done clothes. Hello.
We've got Borg ship, like that. It's focused in. That's pretty good. I like the detail on it and everything, and
It's good. Very nice.
lights up.
You rush computer.
And
It's good.
it makes Borg noises.
It do.
Here's something I found on the web. According to reference.com, Bulbasaur is a grass and poison type Pokemon that evolves into a Ivysaur at level 16, and then a Venusaur at level 32.
Who the fuck said anything about Bulbasaur?
Alexa, are you on drugs or something? Because
Yes.
nobody asked about Bulbasaur.
I don't take
There's
drugs.
a guy behind me. I don't take drugs. There's a guy behind. Is that? I'm the guy. Hello. I'm Flat the Younger.
What is with this stream? Why has this one been the most active stream in the world?
Star Trek ship Bulbasaur.
But yeah, this can come off as well.
You broke it. Yeah, so I bought him a Borg cube for Christmas.
And I broke it. Yeah.
He likes Star Trek.
I do like Star Trek.
I literally just went on Amazon and went Star Trek things.
There is a lot of stuff on
And
my
then I was like-
Amazon.
I was like, categorized from cheapest.
Yeah, I like it. And apparently there's another one coming as well. Not another Borg cube, but what was it, the Enterprise?
Enterprise.
Yeah.
I was
So
a
thank you for
little
that.
bit disappointed in the size of it, as are all of my ex-girlfriends.
I'm not.
But
I quite like
I
it.
really like the little detail.
It is very nicely detailed.
So I'm actually looking forward to seeing Enterprise and tiny detail.
I mean, I'm only just now looking at it and noticing that the sides are just the same size rotated.
Oh, don't say that.
They are.
I bet they are on the show though.
No, do you know how they actually built them? All the little bits and bobs from, like, you know, when you get
They
like
just
a...
turned an Xbox inside out.
Yeah. All the kits, you know, like they got that plastic sort of ring around it. It's all connected in that you've got to pop them out. Stuff like that. They got a shit ton of those. Some of them with still bits of stuff on them, right? And just glued them together. And then put a light in it. And that was how they made Borg ships.
Interesting.
Isn't it? That's just mad. They sprayed it a colour and everything.
See, I kind of miss those days when they actually used ingenuity and like stupid shit to make stuff, like Doctor Who, when they made the Dalek, it was just a post box and they stuck like a whisk. Literally, there's a whisk and a plunger sticking out of it.
Yeah.
No, that'll do.
Yeah.
Spray it gold or whatever.
It's alright. It doesn't matter. No one will notice it's a plunger or a whisk.
Yeah.
They did.
Yeah, of course they did. But that's part of the charm, you see.
Anyway. So yeah, that's.
I don't know where the twatty hockey puck heard fucking Bulbasaur from.
I don't know. Alexa, what did I say?
I haven't heard anything in the last minute, but you can listen to all your requests in the privacy section of the Alexa app.
Well, the thing is, the last thing you said was, "Are you on drugs?"
Oh God, it was.
I don't take drugs. I'm high on life. I'd rather kiss Jesus than get high.
Fucking suck them off for all I care. Right.
No, you do not suck off Jesus.
Yes, you do.
Don't be so bull
You
sacrilegious.
do. How else? Right. Vicars teach the learnings of Jesus, okay? So
The learnings.
somebody must be teaching them how
There's a
to...
fucking goose in here.
Sambi77 pooped 1 times. Alexa, am
Somebody
I on
must
drugs?
be teaching them how to suck off a vicar.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Vicars teach people the teachings of Jesus.
Mhm.
So somewhere blowjobs comes in and
Of course.
molesting small children.
Yeah, I don't get that.
Don't you?
Well, I don't
You
get.
should try it.
What? No. I just don't get like. There can't be. Surely there can't be any higher sin than the molestation of young boys, because you know there's multi layers. They're supposed to be anti-gay, like anti, sin, anti doing harm to others, and yet the priests are sort of known for it. It's kind of a meme with priests.
Yeah.
So like.
There's a
The
fucking
fuck?
goose in
Why,
here.
why would they
Needle
do the
pooped
biggest
1 times.
thing that they shouldn't
Drugs
be
and
doing
I on Alexa.
en masse to the point where it's funny and it's known and people make jokes about it?
It's
It
terrible,
doesn't
isn't
make
it?
sense.
It doesn't make any sense at all. I suppose when you when there's
Drugs
one thing
and
you
I
can't
on
have, the
Alexa.
only thing that you can think of is that thing, and that's sex. They're not supposed to have sex.
Yeah.
So
They're not supposed to have sex, they're anti-gay, and their whole edict is to, teach and protect the young and,
yeah,
probably not expose them to a bit of priest dick. So,
no, it's yeah.
ugh,
It
horrible.
just don't.
God is pure
Just
good.
don't.
God is all powerful. God lets it happen. Therefore, it's good. That's a really good point.
No, it's just strange. All
I
these
just-
religions are just like, you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't do this. And it's like, oh,
I
what's
just
the
don't
point then?
understand the idea of like God invented all this stuff, right? And then just fucked off.
It's a good point.
There you go.
Here
Have-
you go. Figure it out.
Have
Fuck
a
off.
planet, have all these animals and creatures, and doodly doo. Let there be light. See you later.
Oh.
There's plenty of people like, I spoke to God. No, you didn't.
You know what they say about the meaning of life?
See you later.
See you later.
But yeah, like somebody said, like, God created man in His own image, blah
There's
blah
a
blah.
fucking goose in
And
here.
then someone was like, well, why do
Needle
we need
pooped 1
sex then,
times.
if God can
Religion.
just make people?
God just created all this shit and fucked off.
God just created all this shit and fucked up.
It's a good thing. It's a good little quote.
Yeah.
I like it. God is too busy to stop tsunamis, but not to too busy to judge you for having sex wrong.
Has unusual priorities. Yeah, well, that's the thing. He apparently, according to the Bible, he really cares where you put your penis. But you know, bone
Specifically.
cancer in infant children is fine. But you know,
Yeah, it's not a penis, is it?
putting it in a hole that is literally, you know, on a woman, it's literally like a few centimeters away from the one you're supposed to put it in. No. No.
What if you accidentally miss?
Yeah, what if it's dark?
Which, the hole or the room?
Yes. Okay, well, because you've got to have the lights off. It's a sin
because
to have
otherwise people will
sex
see
with,
what's happening.
well, it's a sin to have sex with the lights on.
What the fuck is happening here?
The concise Bible. Oh, it's done it with the word cunt again.
It did, didn't it? I fucking hate. I'm gonna have to like whitelist some words.
Yeah, I'm surprised cunt isn't whitelisted.
Needle pooped 1 times. God is a cunt and he can fuck off.
It's nice hearing fucking John say that out loud.
John.
Thanks, John. I
The
like you.
conversation Flat the Younger has had with all his exes. Yeah. God.
I don't like it. Nah.
Well, if it's dark and it goes in a hole. Yeah, no, but I was just talking about Pop-Up Pirate.
God, that's a game I've not heard of in a while.
I bought that for Hector a couple of years ago for his
Pop-Up
birthday
Pirate.
or Christmas.
I like it.
It's a great game. That and Kaplunk.
Buckaroo's also fun.
I never actually got to play Buckaroo. I can imagine that's the sort of thing that would get broken very quickly in our household as kids.
Alexa is rotating. Why is she suddenly so active? She doesn't say a fucking thing for weeks.
Yeah.
And then suddenly she pops up, starting all sorts of bollocks about Bulbasaur.
It's weird. She's like scanning. What's she scanning for?
I think she's updating or something.
She heard us besmirching gods, and now
probably.
she's... Oh, now she's
It's
gone on
gotten bigger
doll.
now. Right, okay, right, well, we're going to go because I think Alexa's about to explode. So,
If only.
thank you very much for watching. If you are new, can you please give me a follow? It'd be very much
Me
appreciated.
too.
Also, go and follow him over on his channel. The link will be in the chat, or has been in the chat, or something, or whatever.
It's just
Um,
twitch.tv/Flat the Younger.
That's it.
If you want to
also,
hear more bullshit talk.
on the 22nd, we will be giving away 28 games on the Flat Pack channel.
That's Wednesday,
Need always
by
say
the way.
cunt again. You have to allow that.
Yeah, whitelist.
Hang
Whitelist the
on,
cunt.
hang on. There we go. It was auto mod, so I reckon that
There's
is.
a fucking goose in here.
They're off to
Needle
play
pooped
Buckaroo.
1 time.
I'm off to go to
Cunt.
bed. I got work at 4 in the morning. No, 5 in the morning because it's Saturday.
Yes.
Still,
You do
grr.
that. Yes. So we're giving away 28 games on the Flat Pack. Join us then, 6 p.m. on the 22nd.
Yeah.
And I'm going to send you guys over to. I'm going to send you over to Zachilai. Yes, that is how it's pronounced. I asked him. Not
Has he
Zach-
reached affiliate yet?
Not exactly, which I think it should have been. I don't know. I haven't asked. I
If he
asked that, but I
hasn't,
didn't
if he
ask.
hasn't, have a look,
Yeah,
guys,
give him a
and-
follow.
and get him to
He's a
50.
friend.
Even if you unfollow after, just get that guy to affiliate. He deserves it.
I think. I don't know. I don't talk to him.
He
Yeah,
might
so-
be an arsehole.
Yeah, he might be. No, I've seen him play games. He's fine.
Yeah, he's fine.
So yeah, go over there and bye bye.
Thanks,
fuck
pals. Sorry I hijacked your stream at the end there.
It's alright. I was getting bored. I
Don't
wasn't
tell
getting
me
bored.
what
I was
to
just
do.
getting a little bit sort of repetitive. Whatever. Bye bye, assholes. Bye.